So, hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Dungeons & Dragons. We are the Digital Dragons, and we're going to be playing some Icewind Dale. Joining me here today, we have got the one who will not stop moving, Zagrax.
Nice to meet you. Hello, I'm Zach, or Warbit in chat, and I will be playing the Zagrax. And yes, I don't stop moving.
Then we have got the one who actually is quite easy to frame in a portrait, Vulwin.
Hi, I'm Ethan, or Chaos Gemini in chat. I'm playing the Furbolg Ranger Vulwin Agar this week.
And then we've got the one who very often slouches right out of the picture, Tahko.
Can't stop, won't stop. I am Highwind, playing the character Tahko.
Then we have got Irilyssa, who actually seems to have a weirdly wide camera, but we got it down and it now works. Like, your camera's really widescreen compared to all the others. It's weird.
More screen to view my beautiful face.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm Jarard, aka Evil by Moonlight in chat, and I will be playing Irilyssa tonight.
And then, similar to Vulwin, also very easy to frame in a portrait, we have got Elora.
Hi, I'm Chips or Chip Starlick in the chat, and I'm playing Elora.
And this matters because I just got the new monitor, so I've been trying to get all the camera frames set up again. And Zagrax is just like, yeah, I'm in the middle of the frame. You're not in the middle of the frame. I'm over here now. Okay, I'm over here. Now it's just the picture of my chair. Damn it, Zagrax.
It's the Zagrax flavor. There we go.
Oh,
That's exactly what we need.
Anyway, who would like to give us a rundown of what happened 2 weeks ago? Because, of course, it is that time since we last played. Although, actually, before we do this, we have got a bunch of notifications to get through because we actually had a hype train going. So we have got...
What?
That's more than I thought. Evil by Moonlight coming in with a 10-month resub. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there. We have got Macho coming in with a 10-month resub. We have got Warbird coming in with a 9+1 10-month resub. Then we have got Evil by Moonlight cheering 100 bits. Thank you very much for that. Chaos Gemini coming in with a 10-month resub. Digital Dragon Hype Train. And I think that's everyone.
It's just to get the hype trade going.
Yeah, they're always fun.
Oh,
And we've got Renreb also cheering some bits. Thank you very much for that, Renreb. Appreciate it too.
Woo.
Anyway, so who wants to give us a rundown of what happened last time?
Ooh, yeah, I guess I could do so. Zagrax, help me fill in the blanks if I don't describe it correctly. But we went back down to the bottom of Sunblight, and we wanted to find a way to transport a red dragon heart out of its stone casing. There was a long discussion, which most of the session I think was just engineering a way to do that. We did some stone shaping, but Zagrax got too close to it. It got too hot, and Zagrax turned into a bestial bear, right? And yeah, Swift Runner dragged him away. It was like, hey, don't come near. Vulwin heard some crunching sounds and stuff from over in the other room, so something was going on. And we figured out how to transport the heart. And then Zagrax came back and was... How would you describe it? Was it scales with fur?
I was fuzzy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuzzy.
Yeah. Not like moss on scales, but like actual hair.
Yeah. Yep. I am now hybrid werebear. Hooray!
You are indeed. I just realised you did actually send me a new portrait of how Zagrax would look now. Do you want me to use that one? Because you said it was still a draft.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, we can use it for the time being.
Is it covered in hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it just the last one, but you like glued hair to it?
No.
Like the hair filter.
Not a filter. He just like printed it off with a hot glued hair on.
Oh yeah. Mixed media.
And then took a picture of it.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
You know, I'll work on that during the break because I don't want to hold things up too much. So we are returning to the last thing which had occurred, which was actually Tahko being in the elevator, going up the elevator with the rest of the party ready to put the heart into the elevator as soon as it rotated around again. And as Tahko was rising through the floors, he could smell smoke ahead.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that's right.
Good
Yep.
times. Good times.
Yep.
Yep.
Scene.
So,
Tahko.
you are rising slowly with the elevator, and the smell of smoke is intensifying as you get closer and closer to that floor.
Okay. So I'm prepared for a ton of smoke inhalation, but I'll get a cloth or something and get it wet and put it over my face while I'm gonna have to wait for the stupid heart to come up and then all the other people. So
Okay.
yeah, that'll be fun.
Give me a perception check, please.
Perception.
Yeah, so
24.
you still imagine you're probably 30 seconds away from reaching the next floor, and you can already hear the distant sounds of shouting, the odd clank of metal, or clash of metal in the
Perfect.
distance.
Good. Mm-hmm. Sounds about
As you
right.
get closer, you slowly but surely start to see light emerging from the top of your elevator, widening as the gap widens, and your elevator coming to the top of the shaft. You are met by two of the black swords, crossbows levelled towards you, but they relax
Okay.
as they say who it is.
All right. You lit stuff on fire?
You don't see immediate fire, though you can see through the doorway leading back to the main hallway. There is definitely the glow of something hot, and there is indeed a layer of smoke lining the ceiling of this chamber, though it seems to be being borne out pretty quickly because you got open battlement or open arrow slits.
Okay. Well, I say that to them. You lit something on fire?
Yeah. The Duragar. Okay. We decided to smoke them out of their barracks.
Huh. All right. How's that going for you?
We caught them pretty much by surprise. Though I'm sure that Fel will want to have a word with you if you're coming back up.
Yeah, that'll be a minute. I'm still waiting on the rest of my allies.
Where are they? You guys all right down there?
We'll survive. We'll survive. It's going to take 2 trips, though. Expecting some cargo, too.
Are there any of the buggers still down there?
I didn't see any buggers, no.
All right, well, we'll stay here and watch just in case. And
okay.
They're there with their crossbows lowered, but still very much in a state of alert. And as you step out from the elevator, it disappears up to the floor above you.
Okay. And keep in mind, if any buggers do come around, they still don't know what happened. We didn't even know there was smoke until we got near the elevator.
Right. And then 2 minutes later, the elevator starts to come down back to your floor. And then starts to go down again. And then 3 minutes later, for the rest of the party, the empty elevator makes its way down, landing with a soft clack on the floor, where it holds for a moment.
That means go.
Who's next?
It does. Well, I think we can fit most of us in there.
Was the heart shoved in there already?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Tahko
I'll
brought it up,
shove
didn't
the
he?
heart in there, because that was what Tahko and I discussed.
Okay.
Good, good.
So using the rod that you'd prepared, you put that in. Try to angle the rod so it's not going to catch against the elevator as it starts to ascend once more. And momentarily later, it starts to ascend once again, disappearing into the darkness of the shaft.
Didn't they say there was another elevator around here somewhere? I feel like this could be circumvented by using that.
On the other side.
Well, we're not
I
in
don't
any
know what's
hurry.
over there. And when I opened doors, I almost died.
That's true. I guess we'll just stay put.
Yeah, I think we were told the other elevator was guarded by the King's faction.
Oh.
More doors.
You don't just walk into more doors.
Pain.
Wow.
You do if you're Zagrax.
Oh, so true.
That was surprisingly good and also terrible, but mostly good.
Thank you.
So 2 minutes later, the elevator starts to make its way up to where you are again, Tahko, and you're immediately buffeted by the sheer radiant heat emerging from the heart as it's still...
All right.
And the two black swords kind of look at it and then look at you and it's like, what the hell? Then they start to raise their crossbows again.
It's just cargo. It's just really weird cargo. And I'll pick up the heart and take it out and just stand it upright.
Right, and if I didn't know better, I would say that was an art.
Yeah. It's a good call. It's alive. It's beating. It's magic.
Hey, Brian, you ever seen an art just out in the wild, just ba-boom, ba-boom? No. And the elevator starts to ascend once again, doing the whole cycle, eventually coming back down. And then with a clank again, it lands on the ground floor.
Time to hop in.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll just, for the sake of brevity, say that you're all able to get in, although it's a very, very tight fit. And you start to ascend once more. And as you do, the smell of smoke starts to overtake you. You can definitely smell that there is something burning ahead.
I hope that's not something Tahko did.
Oh
I really
no.
hope it's just a side effect of the heart.
And then the elevator stops and you're all trapped in there. Cloistered.
Yeah, right.
Talking about a nightmare.
Yeah.
But as the elevator slowly ascends, who's the best passive perception? That would be Vulwin. Vulwin, you can hear the sounds of what sounds like combat, shouts, clatter of swords on swords, and the thud of bolts.
Might want to be prepared. There's definitely combat above. I
Ugh.
think Tahko did something.
Why?
He had to have done. There's always something.
You don't need to ask why.
I guess that's
Has
true.
his
Man, I'm always getting a bad rap. I didn't do anything.
There is no
It's almost
crap,
like
it
we have a
just
whole
is you.
year of playing with you as evidence.
Tahko's
No.
ears are just burning and be like, somebody's talking about me.
Of course my ears are burning. I've got a pulsating heart next to it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Look, once we get up there, we need to leave and quick.
All right, then let's go in.
Well, where we are, we gotta wait.
Let's go in.
Let's go in. What
Been
for it?
there
when
for like
it
a
arrives.
minute and a half.
The urgency is like there, but the time is not.
No.
And it is really uncomfortable. Like, as you go higher and higher, you definitely can sense that the smoke is getting more and more pungent, but it's just solid darkness around you. You can't see at all, except maybe you, Irilyssa, with your crazy eyes. And you can see, like, there are scorch marks on the walls as you're going up.
Oh. I really hope this is from the heart.
Oh yeah,
Wait, what is?
it's soul
I didn't
felt.
see anything.
So
There's-
felt.
There's scorch marks all over the walls.
Oh,
Oh, I don't like that.
well, it probably was from the heart.
Let's just assume that.
Well, I better keep that thing away from Zagrax.
Please.
Oh yeah.
And
The whole
eventually,
rar.
you see a little crack of light emerging at the top of the elevator as you come back to the middle floor of the citadel. And there you have Tahko holding on to the heart, both hands, and then behind him, two of the black swords, crossbows like half raised, not taking their eyes off of this beating hot
That's fair.
entity that he's holding on to right now.
All right, took you all long enough.
Yeah, everyone out.
I was gonna say the second I can, I'm gonna get to the other side of the room, away from the heart.
Okay. yeah, you're able to get to where the arrow slits are, and for you that's actually quite nice because most of the smoke is being siphoned out by the blowing winds outside, and it's that breath of fresh air, Zagrax, that you've been kind of desperately looking for the last half a minute or so.
Hooray.
And for the rest of you, there is this thin layer of smoke hanging along the ceiling, slowly drifting towards the open arrow slits.
Oh, this is awful.
All right, let's
Why?
leave.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this is something you did. Right.
Yeah, why would I? I mean, I only had 2 minutes.
I don't need to ask why.
All right, let's just get out of here.
All right. I called Danica, so
Okay, good.
yeah.
So as you head out from the elevator chamber into the main hallway, just as you broach the exit, a group of maybe 12 black swords gathered around the makeshift barricade that you'd seen at one end of the room. You can see, looking down the other side of the corridor, the ruins of the doors that led to Grandolpha's chamber, and one of the black swords standing outside of it, crossbow again half raised. And as you reach the entrance to the hallway, there's a sudden crash as the group of black swords that were gathered there by the end of the chamber smash their way through the barricades and start storming into the chamber at the end of the hallway. And immediately you can hear the sound of several crossbow bolts and crossbows being loosed.
Could you show us bring up the map for that so we can figure out where we are?
I don't know how updated it is because of everything being deleted, but I'll try.
Okay.
You can't use your mind?
No, I can't.
I mean, maps
No,
It's been
are
too long since I
have.
saw it. I don't remember the layout at all.
The drawings.
Give me a second for things to load.
Oh yeah, the drawings.
Yeah, I get the little heart knapsack now.
All of those are done. And then I need party members. 1, 2, 3,
Ah,
5.
Oh, okay, yeah.
okay. So it's weird because the top and the bottom are still dark. Oh, they're just really dark.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's
Weird.
Because
dynamic
you
lighting.
can't see.
Yeah, but it's still odd. Okay. So they're bursting out of here.
Yes. So where the
And where-
tables and things, they're currently storming through that barricade.
And what is bursting out? Just double checking. That is.
And we need to get somewhere over here.
Yeah, give me just a second. I need to fix up my screen's not updating. I should do. So yeah, you're trying to go west. To the east, you can see the ruined doors where Grandolpha's chamber was. And there is actually a bonfire lit outside the western chamber, and 2 of the guards are standing there with what looks to be blankets with a rigid frame, just blowing the smoke into that room.
Oh. Okay. Great.
Wow.
And there are a number of Duragar corpses lining this hallway, and 1 or 2 black swords with various injuries as well, either dead or badly injured.
So this was Fell's idea then.
I'm sure.
So I'm looking right at Tahko because I know we were part of that conversation.
I didn't do it.
Yeah,
I'll go and
Alright.
try and.
I could see that.
Well, while we're kind of figuring stuff out, there's a couple of black swords who are not dead. Just trying to go up and put a couple of points each of lay on hands into them.
Okay, so it doesn't take very much to at least revive them to the state where they're not in immediate danger of death. You can see that the black swords have fared rather better than the Duragar, most of the corpses being around breaches in the barricade where clearly they've tried to get out from the smoke and have been shot down as they did. But there is a couple of seconds of frenzied activity from that western chamber, and then a moment later, Fell comes striding out of that chamber, a sword just lazily over his shoulder, and he's wearing the largest smile that you guys have seen from this tiefling.
Which means he has a smile, period.
Yes, exactly.
Looks like he's extended his grin.
Ah, you have returned just in time to see our triumph. I'm pleased.
Good.
And how fares it downstairs?
All mopped up.
We got what we needed.
It's quiet.
That is good. Quiet is good. If you say that the elevator going down is secure, then I'll start sending some of the black swords down to see what the state of things is.
Okay. We haven't checked out all the rooms down there, but
Noted.
yeah, the main facility is clear.
This is a good day for Icewind Dale. One of our major foes has certainly been vanquished on this day.
Yep, I'm sure your boss will be quite proud of your duties here.
I'm sure he will. Rewards will certainly be forthcoming.
Good.
Anyway, what is that? As he seems to notice the giant part that you're currently leading before you like a banner.
This is the Slurpee. What?
It's a heart. And we are going to take it to someone to help them with the eternal winter thing.
Well, any of the spoils from the fighting downstairs you have certainly earned, so by all means.
Thanks.
We also figure any that do survive or take over this place, this will be a huge loss for them.
Oh, undoubtedly. This is certainly their major stronghold in this region, and I dare hope that we shall not see any more Duragar for quite some time after this.
Good. Good work.
Indeed. Excellent work. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some mopping up to do and bodies to destroy. And with that, he just reaches down, grabs one of the Duragar corpses, and just throws it on the bonfire.
I don't know.
This place. Go ahead.
Get some attention to see these guys down here. They're not in such good shape.
Yes.
I point out to the guys who are, I'd say, certain doom.
This place will never be haunted later. It'll be fine.
Are they getting all the Duragar? But what about the ones that we're allies with?
You can never be allies with them.
Yeah, that was a temporary truce.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were free to go about doing their thing, but
I don't think we're allies anymore when we started killing them.
You gave us the all clear that reinforcements wouldn't be coming from downstairs, so we did what we must do here.
Yep.
Oh.
yeah,
Yep.
well, who knows how many other Duragar are anywhere down there.
But
Sure, there's plenty, but
Not near the
There were
elevator.
No,
some
not on
paths
this
that
side.
led further off into the darkness, but
didn't. Well, I guess I don't really like this, but I don't think I'm in a position to stop it. She just looks very preoccupied at the heart.
We did what must be done to secure Icewind. Perhaps our actions are distasteful, but against these things, these are just vermin, to be burned out from their little holes and nests.
You could just let them return to the holes that they came from.
To return again in greater numbers, that is simply breeding a problem for the future.
plus I don't think they were in any desire to go back home. Even
Oh.
Grandolpha said they didn't want to go back. They wanted to live here.
But now they can't.
Exactly. We've done our job well.
Come on, Elora, it's just a little bit of genocide. Give you a pat on the back.
She just looks at you with a big worried face.
Now, if you'll excuse me, there are more of these things to burn, and as you say, I should take care of the wounded. And with that, he just makes his way past you guys, grabs one or two of the cultists, and they start to create a stretcher and cart away some of the wounded. And then from the western chamber behind, more of the Duragar corpses just being dragged out and just slowly thrown on this now growing pile of bodies at the end of that chamber.
Elora,
What?
remember, we were told that if things were going in our favor, they would have turned on us.
I guess.
That's true.
Oh, we were told that.
Yeah, we should just be
need to
glad that,
survive. They're doing what they need to survive.
I mean, we allied with both groups that would have betrayed the other, so it really worked out well for us either way.
Well, let's get rid of this eternal winter because I don't want to keep picking the lesser of two evils.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah, we accomplished what we came here to do. Let's be gone.
Are they really the lesser if they're the victor?
I don't know what that means, but I don't think whatever you said is true.
Well, they're no longer the lesser evil because now they're the more powerful one.
And you see that
But
one
anyway,
of the Black Sword's struggling with one of the corpses that he's pulled out, trying to pull a ring or something off the finger. Eventually just gives up, pulls out a knife and just cuts the finger off.
Make sure to keep some skulls as souvenirs.
No.
You can add some. You can bedazzle them and paper mache them and give them as a kiss.
Stop
Use
talking.
those.
Stop
Peace
talking.
offering.
Zagrax is just going to
Elora.
start pushing him,
I didn't say that.
Tahko, towards the door.
Okay,
Elora,
so-
I don't like the situation. I don't like the situation either, but we've got bigger fish to deal with.
I know.
No, the other dragonborn dealt with a big fish.
No Dragonborn dealt with a big fish. What are you talking about?
Yes, Provis dealt with the big fish.
Oh,
I can't believe you remembered that. That
No,
was so long
Tahko.
ago.
Let's stop.
Anyway,
let's stop
let's move
talking
on.
and go.
let's
I'm-
go.
And
I'm
with that,
pushing
you
him
make
out
your
the
way
door.
out of the entrance of the Sunblight Citadel and make your way down the snowy ramp which leads up to the main gates, past many of the now very much frozen bodies lying scattered around, more or less abandoned in the fields before where the previous storming had occurred, and out into the valley between the mountain behind and the mountain before.
Okay.
I'll bring you
Oh,
back
it
on.
feels good to be outside again.
Yeah, out of that smoky castle.
I'm glad the dragon's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
just
great
wish I could
clue.
done
for the
something to it.
town.
no. I only have a young adult white dragon to worry about.
There's
What
plenty
about-
of things to worry about.
What about
Yeah.
No,
Zagrax's
that's not.
mom?
That's not one we need to
That's
worry
one of
about.
I was talking about dragons.
She's a dragon, I thought. Maybe not. I don't know.
Hmm.
True dragons.
Oh, what, ho, Deb, what? She's
What?
that close to the 10 towns? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, they said that
What
she
are you
was
talking about?
around the cairn
Yeah.
I
somewhere.
just was moving around the map, and Biarva's last known location is like right next to Caircode.
I thought it was somewhere north of that, but yeah. Oh well. I mean, we're already in the area to look for what's his face? Who's your boss again, Elora?
It'll wash.
Idawash, that's right.
You're not
Names.
wrong. Thanks
Bad
for
at
being a bit
names.
further north.
But I don't know where he is. Do you know? We were there.
Yeah, around the area could be the whole damn tundra, Tahko. Could you be more specific?
No, I
You
really
can't be,
can't.
actually. I understand.
Yeah, but I mean, we were up in, a mountaintop and could see the landscape. I imagine if we're just flying around, we could try and line up, landmarks as we remember them and try and triangulate it that way.
What?
Maybe.
And how well do you remember landmarks?
Better than I remember names.
So awful.
Besides, maybe you could message that those little dragon weenie friends of yours that you gave some treasure to, and see if they can't just tell us where they live so we can give them more treasure.
Oh, the smaller dragons?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know their names.
Do you need that to message them?
Yes.
Darn.
Don't you use messages as a spell, Tahko?
Yeah, I don't remember it though. It's been 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Who knows how spells work? Sometimes they just work.
Yeah.
Can remember that Trovis beat up a giant lizard, possibly, but can't remember spells that he has.
Yeah.
Impressive.
It's a day-to-day thing.
I mean, we could ask Danica if she's seen anything like that.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
What would we be asking? Have you seen the top of a mountain?
Yeah, have you
Or
seen
cave.
like a cave opening on the mountain with 2 dragons guarding it?
Where is
She has
Danica?
been pretty worried
Uh,
about dragons.
I
this
think
whole
she's on
time,
her
though.
way. I don't know. I'll ask. I'll pull out the slug.
Yeah, I'm looking around trying to find a floating nautilus in the sky.
You don't immediately see one.
Okay.
Hey, Danica, we're outside now. If you wanted to swing by?
Oh, yes, we should be there shortly.
Okay, thank you.
And as she says that, you notice from the mountain range to your south, just popping above the very peaks of that, in the distance is the Nautiloid as it slowly swoops down the sides of the slope towards you.
No, for sending, you don't have to know their name. You just have to be familiar with them. A creature with which you are familiar. Send a short message, 25 words or less, to a creature with which you are familiar. It hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer it in a manner immediately.
Or are
So-
you familiar with people that you don't know their name?
I would say
Yeah.
yes, because you can, get their features at least.
Yeah, I don't know half my coworkers.
Dragon on
You know what?
I've been working there for a decade.
It's a good question. I'll say that you can do an Arcana check, and if you pass that, then yes, you can do it.
Yeah, you're trying to envision the dragon on the mountain.
Because you
Wherever
did
it
only
is.
meet them for 5 minutes. It's not someone you're very familiar with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We give them gold. We remember that.
We?
Irilyssa
they'll
did.
remember
Irilyssa
us.
did.
That's for sure. Yeah, that's why your relationship should try and contact them.
So 14.
They won't give a crap about me.
You feel like you can get a good enough impression to send a message to one of them. You're not entirely sure which one it was, but one of them.
Okay.
Hopefully the one that lived.
Ask them their names.
No, just ask them where they are.
That's funny.
So what are you saying?
In Draconic, Irilyssa will say, "Greetings. You may not remember. I gave you gold. Where are you? And what are your names?"
Wow. Impressive.
I like it.
Simple enough.
Above you. Smack.
No, that's one of their names.
Now I need to look up their names.
They don't know their names.
I mean,
They consult
They are
their little
young.
name tag when they they hear this. They're like, "What's my name?"
Their names are Frost and Bite.
if I remember correctly, I think it was kind of something. It wasn't that great, but
Names are Powder and Icicle.
I know, I can find this. Do. Where is that place? There it is. Do they have names? They do.
That's always nice. What are your names? What are our names? Do you remember?
Please,
Crap.
Please hold while I look it up.
You get back. We're in the cave still. You want to give Gelm and Taitar more tribute?
Okay, so I know their names.
Mhm.
You write out their names for us, because I didn't catch it when you said it.
Is it
Helen?
Gelman Tizer? Like, what was the?
Gelman Titus, I think.
Uh,
Hyzar.
Pegasus.
Hyzar.
Tizer.
Gelman Tizar. Those are fun names.
More tribute.
Hmm. Irylyssa's gonna just look at everybody. They want more gold.
Well, yeah, but we can't give
They
them
told
more
me.
gold.
They just told me that
Perfect.
there is still in the cave.
Ugh.
Well, good. Tell maybe they know how to get there. We could just drop them off the gold.
I have treasure. Tell them, ask them how I can come give them treasure. How we can come give them treasure. Because we don't remember how to get there.
All right, I will cast sending again.
But it might just say,
Okay.
make sure they're
Thank you, guys.
specific and not just saying that they're gonna fly there.
Ah, yes. I wish to pay you tribute, but I cannot remember the way. Please give instructions or directions. Also, thank you guys for burning up my 3rd level spell.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep, that's fine.
You also
Whatever.
agreed to
I only get 2 spells, and I get the back on a
Okay.
short
it.
rest.
Yeah, exactly.
No
Here's
healing
what-
for you.
Here's where they give us a 25-word riddle.
They give us a 26-word riddle, and they just cut off the last one.
Ha!
Yeah, well, that was the important one. And don't forget the.
Oops.
Use good judgment is what they'll say. The same instructions we gave some people once. Make good choices, something like that. What was it?
Where's that magic spell that you can teleport to anywhere you've been before? We need that.
Teleport?
Hmm. I've
Yeah.
never gotten that high enough level to even think about it.
The at least the old one, the more familiar with it you were, the easier it was to teleport. If you've only been there like for a little while, there's a chance you'll teleport somewhere similar, but who knows where. That can be bad.
Cross another plane of dimension.
I did not take Dimension Door.
Like you end up in,
This is how
Wait.
we end up outside
So-
of the Icewind Dale campaign.
Yeah.
No, we'd end up in some other icy cave that just
Yeah.
looks similar to this icy cave.
no.
Yes!
Eggs.
They come
Eggs.
to give us more treasure. Fly along the East River, go south at the fork, and follow the...
Ah!
Irilyssa will be repeating that back, and she'll be like, follow the...
Follow the what?
Water, I would assume.
Well, we have a general location.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Then the next question is, are we gonna walk there? Are we gonna try to get that onto the ship?
This onto the ship.
I don't know how.
Did
We'll just
they
have
say
one of
which-
We could just have one of the tentacles carry it like a giant rattle.
But what if it
Yeah, that
drops
sounds
it?
great.
So, I don't want to be the one to bring this to light, but any thoughts on which river they're talking about? There's quite a few.
Yes, East
The-
River.
The East River.
refers to
The one with the
quite a
fort.
few. Oh. Okay, let's just pull out our map.
We do have a map.
Yes.
I know. Let's count
There's
the number of
one
rivers that
past
have
East
forks.
Haven.
East River?
Well, let's see. It could be here.
No.
Here.
Here,
Could be here.
here, because we don't know where they're east of.
Right. It could be here or here.
Or here.
No, it's going to be in the mountains, and it's probably going to be near a source of water.
Or here.
Well, let's just try the
Here.
closest one first and see if we notice any landmarks. Because we were there, we should know vaguely what it looks like.
And
From
as
the
you're
sky.
talking, the shadow starts to descend from above as the Nautiloid begins to approach more closely. You can see the tentacles waving around before it.
That's comfortingly terrifying.
Puppies. Puppies.
Have you happened to let Danica know that we have that?
Yes.
As Zagrax gestures to the heart that he's well away from.
Yeah. She does. They know that it's really hot. We're gonna have to figure out how to put that on the ship. But
I can carry
Danica
it.
Ascendant has magic that we don't. Maybe they can help.
Mhm. Hopefully.
Hey, I'm going to ask the question real quick. What about our NPC companions that are hanging out?
They are still
we
there,
have
so
with-
yeah.
Okay.
Like who?
Good question. So Swift is still there, Sahazar's still there, as is the...
Oh, yeah.
As the Dragon
My
Slayer, yeah.
sister. I forgot she existed.
Wow.
Just looks at you like,
Oh, yeah, you're real.
It wasn't some fever dream.
Well,
So what are you planning right now? I need to get back to the clan, continue the fight.
We're going to ride in this giant shell and go wander about the mountains till we find something that we recognize.
So you do know what that thing is? Good. I didn't want to say anything, but you didn't seem too freaked out when you saw it.
Yeah, no screaming. We're
no,
good.
it's definitely freaky. Hold your breath.
It's unsettling, but its contents are tame.
No.
Hopefully that one's ours.
Wow.
It's just a different Nautiloid flying over.
So many of those, you know.
How close is it?
Like hailing a cab.
Just remember that I'll need to take Zagrax in about 2 days' time. I
2
can't risk
days?
him there. Aye.
Well, we might be flying about a bit longer than that. So this might be Zagrax's goodbye time.
We can certainly stay here if you're willing, or we can travel with you for 2 days and then depart.
Where
Don't
you need
sound
to go?
so quick to kick me off the boat, Tahko. Jeez.
Well, I don't want to kick you off the boat, but I don't want you, murdering everyone on the boat as well.
True, but you can at least sound a little bit hesitant about it. Maybe.
No, don't take Zagrax. He's our favorite.
Yeah,
Okay, now you're
don't.
just lying.
Zagrax is my favorite. Don't.
Is that better, Zagrax? Should I go on?
No, go back to the first one. You lying about it feels weird.
It's all right. Good.
Vulwin will walk up to you.
I mean, we can fly around with you for 2 days, but we don't know where we'll be putting you after 2 days.
Yeah, where are you guys headed?
Away from people, usually.
Oh.
We'll take you there.
It doesn't really matter where you drop us. I know the Dale pretty well, especially if you're going eastwards, as I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brings us closer and closer to Doom.
I guess that's okay then.
Yeah. That's,
Okay.
Suppose the tundra will do you some good.
Well,
You need to
where's
find
the-
yourself Zagrax.
yeah, you can cool off.
It's the place to do it.
Yeah. Well, try not to die while I'm gone. Not that I'm leaving yet, but
I've died before.
At this
It's-
point,
I
the
got over
Nautilus
it.
just kind of hovering above you guys.
Yeah. I'm going to ask Danica. Hey, Danica, we have a really hot heart right here. Do you have any, like, way we could safely put this on the ship, or no? And then she'll say, Danica Ascendant, and use they, them. Sorry.
Maybe a sleeve you could put it on.
It would be dangerous to carry within the ship itself, but
Right.
perhaps if it can be restrained on the battle deck or tied beneath, perhaps.
Do you think that would be safe?
It'd be safer for our ship, yes.
Okay.
It
Okay.
would... One moment, and with that, one of the tentacles sweeps down towards you guys, narrowly missing you, and then out of the end of it, just Danica seems to just appear.
that
Oh
was
no! No one's
never
flying the
got
ship.
Weird.
We are still flying the ship, don't worry, Tahko.
Okay, that's cool then. All right. So here's the giant heart. It's in a rattle.
So we see.
Also, everybody, Danica, everybody.
Yes.
We found more friends.
Danica Ascendant.
So we see.
Danica Ascendant, yes.
Greetings to you all. It is a pleasure to meet so many more people.
Greetings to you all.
We thank you.
So, I mean, it isn't like a harness, at least, but like... Yeah.
No, but now that we see how the heart functions, it would certainly burn any way of containing it. Your current way is quite ingenious.
Thanks.
You
Elora,
Go
Peter.
well.
did put a hook on the end of it, so perhaps just tying a rope to that if it's far enough away.
Are you sure that wouldn't be a bad idea? It would fall off, or we just arrive and find a dangling rope?
We may well do if we don't find a better way of securing it.
So
Fair
a
enough.
couple ropes.
Yeah.
Again, if
No.
we tie ropes too close to the heart, they will simply burn, unless
Yeah.
somebody is keeping them wet.
But it does float, so...
I mean, I prefer to use chain, but ropes will work.
If it is simply floating like a levitation spell, then perhaps we can brace the shaft to the front of the ship and then just have the ship push it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good idea.
We will need to get it up there, but somebody
Can you-
throwing a rope over the deck and then pulling it up should function.
Okay.
And the ship flying should blow away a lot of the heat, too.
Precisely.
All right.
So essentially it becomes our boat's figurehead.
Yes. And quite the figurehead it is.
It'll be easy to see us in the night, though.
Actually,
Zagrax would go. Oh, good.
wow, in her, like, because she has a slug on her head, she'll actually explain to Danica why they need to transport it, so she's not completely out of the blue. She sort of explained it last session, but not entirely. So, just so Danica's not just like, okay, I guess we're doing this now.
And
What's wrong with you all?
her face doesn't change for the rest of you, but she does
Mhm.
respond and kind of acknowledges
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So once somebody mentions getting a rope over the bow of the ship, Zagrax will go and dig out a rope out of his backpack and like skirt around the heart to the ship, and then try and throw a rope over it.
Lasso that ship. Yeehaw!
Lassoing the ship or the heart?
No,
The
I'm
ship.
throwing the rope up over the bow of the ship like Danica mentioned.
How long's the rope?
It's a good question. How long of rope do I have?
I think we bought like
A
400.
lot. We
feet of
bought.
rope
We
or
did
something.
actually buy a lot.
I
but
bought,
we
like,
need to tie
all
it
the rope.
together.
Have 400 feet of it though.
Yeah, I
I
don't think we
have-
just have.
I have 100 feet of rope.
Okay, go
I
ahead
think
and
we all have 100 feet of rope.
give me an athletics check.
I think you have most of the hundreds of feet of rope, Tahko.
I handed it out.
21.
21. Okay.
Good.
So you play out a little bit, start looping it above your head, and eventually with a mighty throw, chuck the rope up. It does eventually hit something above, and you kind of give it a tug. And the
Oh, I
tug
got
is a little bit
250.
too easy, and it just slaps into the ground in front of you after a couple of seconds of falling. It's about 50 feet up.
Here,
We
let
would
me help.
suggest you attach it to something rather than just throwing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Irylyssa's going to
good idea.
grab the end of the rope and then use her step of the night and just kind of float up onto the bow.
That's cheating.
Okay.
That's a good
It's not
idea.
cheating if it's given to you.
No, it's cheating.
So, Irilyssa, you've just float up to the top of the bow, and as you remember, the front of the ship is just a flat, open deck, with the opening at the fleshy opening at the back, which allows you into the main chamber bit. But yeah, you can stand at the top, and you now have the rope in your hand with it swinging below.
Where am I tying this?
To the ship.
Where?
I could have told her that.
Well, if you find a good anchor point somewhere, just look around, see if you can find any good spots. And I'll be keeping an eye open too, because I'm sure I've actually had to tie a fair few ropes for fishing and boating stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, but you're not up on the deck, Vulwin.
I could be.
You could.
How high up is it?
About 50 foot.
Do you think I could safely get there with the climb speed, or is there nothing I can actually realistically climb on?
You could just have
As
the
you're,
tentacle
like,
work you
Looking
there.
up, kind of making that head movement where it's clearly you're thinking, one of the tentacles just starts to sweep down towards you.
No. You stay away from me.
No. And then you have that momentary blur as you're moving very quickly through time and space,
Hold
and
my
then
breath.
eventually ending up in the tub, gel absorbing into you very quickly, and then a moment later the door shifts open and you're able to step out.
Yeah, I'm already like pounding on it as immediately I get there and conscious like, oh, damn thing open this time.
And I'll say similarly, another tentacle sweeps down, gets you, Zagrax, another one gets you, Elora, and that's 4 of you. That's only 4. No. We'll say they've repaired them by now. So yeah, 4 of you suddenly appear in the ship.
It actually disintegrates you and creates a clone in the ship.
We're never been the real us.
Yeah.
Who are we?
Who are we?
2, 4,
And-
6,
But yeah,
Irilyssa, give me an investigation check as you're looking around while the others are getting their act together.
I'm great at this.
It's
can't
a
even
deck.
find the ship.
It doesn't even have railings.
You said that outside. You said that out loud. Why would you say that out loud?
Just get a giant pop socket. Just-
Oh my gosh.
And I'll say, Vulwin, you are making your way out to the deck anyways. Give me an investigation check as well. And I'll say with
Sure.
advantage because of your background.
Okay.
No,
Let's see, where is
there's no
investigation?
place. Where would I even tie this?
14. So, at the front of the ship where Ilyssa's looking, there's nothing obvious to tie it to. There's no prow, there's no jutty-outy masty bit, which I don't know the name of, but the prow mast. There's no railings even. But in the centre of the deck, there is what looks to be the housing for a broken ballista. Just like a
I don't know why they made this.
shaft.
I'll walk up looking around and be like, I'll just out loud be like, I don't know why they made this ship so smooth. There's no place to latch anything onto. This is kind of weird. But
That's what I was
that
saying. Oh,
we actually, so there was a ballista there previously that we know about, or
Yeah, there was, but the ballista
off,
itself's
right?
been removed, and now it's just the circular shaft, basically, where they attach it to.
here, this might be a spot. Might be able to tie it around this bearing or whatever this is exactly? How did they fit this thing in here originally?
You're a fisherman. You know knots better than I do. She'll hand over the rope.
And not a lie.
Well, while they're doing that, Zagrax will like wander out to the deck and like wander over to the side and just yell down to the other ones that we're all okay. Don't worry about the tentacles.
And as you look down, you see that the Goliath is just face down in the snow. Swift Runner's kind of looking around, her claws out, but she seems to be a bit more aware of what's going on and the very relaxed way that you met with Danica and all that. And Sahazar is just kind of arms folded, just looking up at you.
Oh, don't give me that look. Still weird, though.
What look?
The one I know, I can't see your face, but I know you're giving me a look.
Wander off back away from the edge of the ship.
Okay. And after a very gruff chuckle emerging from downstairs, the rope that you're tying up, Vulwin, gets a very firm tug.
Good. Who did that? No.
Yeah, I know.
Who was it?
You're in the middle of the deck.
No. Who did that? No. But does it seem to like hold to that point? Because I was gonna start tying it up, and I was gonna have like Irilyssa or Tahko or somebody like really like tighten that knot.
Okay. I mean, yeah, working together with Irilyssa, you're able to do it. You're a fisherman. You're very good with knots. Like, I'm not even gonna make you check for that.
Wonderful.
So yeah, you're able to lock that down pretty quickly, and then
Well,
you get the tug as you're just finishing the knot off.
Well, it looks like we've got something on the end of the hook.
Hopefully it stays here.
This should hold.
When are you gonna start hoisting the thing? You hear a gruff voice from below.
Well, my job's done. He's gonna get up and step back.
Okay.
Irilyssa will call back down in Draconic. Why don't you keep your scales on?
I always do.
I'll just yell up. Why don't we just land the ship?
Sometimes it causes damage when it lands. It's better off hovering.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, remember the last time when we had to repair it?
But
Yeah.
Well, we didn't.
we believe what they're saying is you need to pull it up. The other Dragonborn has tied the hook on the edge of your pole to the rope. Just
Yep.
someone to pull.
Yeah.
Zagrax will walk up to the rope and just kind of like get
In
ready
fact,
and then
Vulwin,
start pulling it up.
you get a voice in your head. Pull the rope up, it's attached.
I got that.
That'll do it.
Okay.
You got what?
Here. Help me hoist this.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
am head
we'll-
being.
We'll pull it up.
Okay, so yeah, you pull the heart up pretty quickly, and it's just kind of dangling there in front of the prow, a couple of feet below at this point. And tentacles do their thing and get the rest of you up on the ship as well.
Yay!
After the heart has gone up, and the last one to arrive is Danica.
We'll just make sure everything's fastened and we should be good then.
Thank you.
Yeah, this should be good.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
We hope it's firm enough. Perhaps if one of you wishes to try to stay out here, we'll move fairly slowly just as a test run to make sure it doesn't fall off.
I'll stay out.
Okay. And
Okay.
I want to be as far away from the thing as possible.
she turns back towards the doorway, but even as she's on the way, the ship starts to turn and curve away northwards, with the rest of you still out on the deck. And there isn't much buffeting wind yet, as it's still just getting going, but it's obviously in motion at this point.
Zagrax will like be walking kind of slowly back to the door, and the ship will start moving. And the faster the ship starts moving, the faster she starts walking towards the door.
I mean, it's not a massively long way away, so
Yeah.
you're able to get there pretty
No.
fast.
I'm going to try and get some real secure footing.
Okay. I mean,
Get those crampons.
the flooring of this thing is like ridged, so there is some decent footing here. It's not completely shell smooth. It's ridged because people are supposed to go out on the deck.
Okay.
It's just that there isn't anything else around.
Yeah. Fun. Okay.
So, where are we going? Danica asks you as you all enter the whatever floor that is. I need to remember what the Nautiloid looks like. Let's bring that
Right.
up.
The floor with the, what is it, the captain's chamber, or is that the
Yeah.
one below
I think
it?
that's the captain's above.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
ID.
Captain's
something.
chair's above.
I think I put it in.
I think
I think it was
The-
like next to the engine room, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I think the engine room's on the second floor where the battle deck is, and then
Yeah.
the bottom
Yep.
floor is storage.
And of course, this is one of the maps that's completely reset. Oh, sod. Give me a second.
Perfect.
Sod indeed.
I'll just say that you can see the whole thing, so let's just turn off dynamic lighting.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Yay.
Yay.
Ah, the worms, they're back.
Ah, the worms.
They're with us
What
in
ones?
spirit right now.
No, we're haunted by worms.
Right.
I like its little frill.
Yeah. Kind of cool looking.
Mhm.
It's weird though.
Bear with me just a second, just making sure you can see all the details.
Wait, are there two ballistas? Or slots for two
It's
ballistas?
just the if you notice the battle deck and the cargo deck, they actually would be overlapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So,
so there
I
are
think it's
two.
just trying to show that it's
One shoots
thought it
out
was
the
just
back,
one.
the other one shoots out the front.
Oh.
I mean, the front one is
You're
where
right.
you've basically attached the heart. So
Hmm.
it's above where the tentacles are kind of sweeping out in front.
yeah. They don't
Actually,
actually
they-
overlap the way I thought they did.
Actually, they both be facing the front because
Oh, that
this
is the back.
whole
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
thing
Yeah,
fits
interesting.
right over this. So yeah, this would also have a ballista right here above the other one.
Nice.
So yeah, you have the
Yeah.
ballista attachment for the lower deck, the cargo deck,
Okay.
and then the open firing port of the battle deck, but no ballista there either.
We really should get some bolts next time and just load this thing up.
You really like this thing, huh?
Yeah, I'd love to have it as just like a weapons platform.
Well, okay. Don't fall off. And he's gonna like move away from the door.
And as you move away from the door, going inside the cargo hold, you see the Goliath just sprawled on the floor, like just grabbing the ground, in front of one of the open transportation chambers. And Swift Runner is kind of leaning against the wall, one hand on it, just kind of warily looking around. And Sahazar is nowhere to be seen.
You rode a dragon. This should be nothing. Get up.
He kind of spews forth some of the gel that was in his mouth still, clearing his throat from that. I was drowning at the thing drown.
Yeah, it does that.
You could have warned me.
I said hold your breath.
I wasn't expecting that though. Right, Dragon Slayer, be strong. Right, and with that he kind of pushes himself up.
Yeah, it
So
doesn't
are
get
we
any
in the
better.
belly of that thing? Are we gonna get? Have we been eaten?
Yes.
That's a good
No.
question. Have we?
We're all
No.
actually
No.
dead.
No!
We're dead.
Stop that. We're not dead.
This is
We're
not
just
what
not
I
upset.
expected.
It's a boat in the sky.
We went to Nautilus Heaven accidentally.
What's a boat?
It's like a ship
Oh.
that's falling.
What?
It's
Actually,
like
no.
wood.
He would know.
Like
He's been
a
traveling
canoe,
around the
but
10 towns.
bigger?
He would know.
Yeah.
Good. I was like, wait a minute.
What?
Because I was thinking, like, most of the Goliaths that lived up in the mountains would not have a concept of what a boat is. Because they wouldn't have ever needed one. They're up in the mountains, but no, this one's travelled.
If the mountains have like lakes up there, they might still know.
Maybe. Anyway, So, you gather together on the Ascendant. Where are we going?
Well,
Oh,
as I was reminded so graciously by Twitch chat, we could see Kelvin's cairn from where we were, and we were north of it.
north of Kelvin's Cairn?
Hmm.
We could see a big mountain,
What?
big landmark. I do remember that.
Oh, jeez. So it's got to be
You're
somewhere
right.
Hmm.
up
I'm pretty
here?
sure that's
You,
in my notes too.
North of
Yep.
Kelvin's Cairn? That is a long way.
Oh goodness, really? Well, we don't have to. If there's something else we need to do, we could just have it.
What else do we need to do?
Can you all make me a intelligence check, please?
Kill Zagrax's mom?
Yeah, that.
Well,
Woo!
I'm thinking nothing. I'm good.
It's not me.
oh,
Hey.
Wow.
I got 20!
So,
Yeah! I'm
Vulwin-
smart!
not a nat
Vulwin
20. Just rolled
zero.
a 20.
Vulwin and Irilyssa, you are convinced that it was indeed north of Kelvin's Cairn. Elora and Tahko, you remember that Kelvin's Cairn was north of you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
sure. It's north.
Oh.
It's a mountain.
Northwest.
Maybe we could be anywhere out
It
there.
was
but
northwest of where you were.
It's the other way. It's the other way around.
I mean, Kelvin's
The
Cairn is just a
mountain
big
was the-
lump, so it
So
looks
you're
the
saying
same
the
from all
mountain was the
directions.
south of us. That's what you mean the other way around.
Kelvin's Cairn was in front of us.
That's not a direction. It's north, right?
I know.
You remember that Kelvin's Cairn was northwest of you.
Yeah, northwest of us.
That's
From
what I'm
where
saying.
we
we're
Stay
north
in the
of
From
face
where
were.
we
You
were.
are.
We need to
Now
be
face
southeast.
north. Think about direction. Wonder why you haven't before.
Sure, whatever. They're all mountains out there.
I mean, I'd chime in, but I'm outside.
So
I just rolled a
looking
20.
for something. I'll pull out the map. Something like here, here, here.
So basically, did a share.
Given that it's a split in a river, and it's if the place is northwest of us,
You're
it's
not here.
probably right around here.
Yeah, get out of here.
All right.
You're not here. Go away.
All right. So the only things, if we were to the south, I guess, like did a share. River branching off of that.
Yeah.
The East River.
I mean, it could be over
Yeah.
here or here, but I feel like that's too far.
Well, they're all east.
Yeah.
So
You do know,
go to
because
the-
you've been to the Cackling Chasm, you did not pass it on the way there.
Well, not
Good.
from the ground. I mean,
Oh, we might have seen it. I mean, we
So
did.
we
We
could have
were
walked
from
under
Escape
it.
to Cackling Chasm, you did not pass it, is what I'm saying.
yeah.
Okay.
So our best option then is to check the nearby mountain range. If we were supposed to follow the river east and go south at the fork, it's close.
Yeah. Do you think? Yeah.
I think we're north of it, but you know,
Not even that big, because we know it's going to be facing the cairn, so it's really more like any of those.
Here. Yeah.
True.
But they were also mentioning water, which means water is definitely a thing on their mind. So even the right hand side of that we can ignore.
Well, they said follow the left fork, right?
Yeah, so really more like there. So yeah, let's just search in
And
this
then we
area.
had to follow something.
Well,
Yeah.
in 8 hours you
or
can
look
figure
for
out what it is.
something.
We could
I, mean,
ask,
I assume this could be the fork right here too. You know, and it's just like, pew. There we go.
I can barely see that white.
Yeah, well, that's the color of my characters. Let's just turn
snow.
this to gray.
So
That's not. It's
we are flying to Lake Dinnershire.
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, it's like we're driving.
no.
We're driving over here.
So
To
from
follow
where
the
we are
river.
now in Sunblight, draw the route of where you would like to go.
Okay.
Let's all draw the route that we think we would like to go on, and let's see how we compare.
No, Elora's in
Everybody
charge.
at
That's
once.
her mission.
Yay!
Here's the route.
Oh my gosh.
I like the green one.
I like the She's like, stop that.
And then from here we just.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, like this.
Why would we go to East Haven first?
Well, we don't need to go to East Haven.
I am purposely
No.
messing with everyone with that.
Yeah, you're just screwing with us.
You'd rather go like this?
Yeah, just like that. You named it.
Elora, you got to make the decision here.
We'll
You're
avoid
the
the
one that,
mountains.
Tahko, you're not even here. Why are you drawing on the map?
It's true.
yeah.
I'm yelling. No, I'm not yelling.
Just go.
Why are we moving?
I
We
guess
know where to
not-
go.
I guess that does make sense. I guess it would be make more sense to go like that.
We're in the air.
But
Just
then,
going
like,
over everything.
we need to look here-ish too, maybe just in case.
Nope.
Let's fine. That we should just cut close to the mountain ridges. We can see things from there.
Okay.
Mhm.
Good thing you thought of that, Elora.
Yeah.
You're so
Maybe
smart.
we'll run into the,
She's
the
like,
dragons when they're out
Big
flying
confusion
above.
face.
Yeah. There's rivers all over there, so we should still be close to the rivers if they mention that.
See, one of us should have played a Minotaur. We just know exactly where it is.
Does that make sense?
don't think
I
it's
have a
true
plan
anymore.
to play Minotaur at some point.
Oh, well,
We
can-
should-
Here,
we should
I can
make-
read
yeah.
from the line.
Yeah,
So
we should
something
make
like
sure to
this is what you're saying.
Yeah. We
Something,
could
yeah, we-
probably,
Oh, you got
Make
little
a-
numbers and everything.
like, yeah, right? So many
Yeah.
miles.
It's like we want
Um,
to cut close enough to the mountains to actually like see
Ooh.
stuff.
Because if you use the
But-
ruler icon, you can do your own
Ooh.
ruler.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It won't stick on the map as the only thing or disappear as soon as you click off, but it gives you a better idea.
Yeah.
That's a good first pass. Look at that.
How's that?
Thinking it actually might be follow the valley.
Follow the valley.
Yeah, there's like a little
To the south.
Through here.
there's like a little valley through here.
Oh.
Is it a hidden valley?
Or maybe
Does it have
this-
ranch?
or maybe
Is there a
this-
ranch
There's
in there?
also a valley
We
right
both
here, though.
Killed immediately.
Yeah, I know.
suddenly.
Yeah. So we walk out and
All
toss
right.
Tahko over the side.
Look, let's get to here and then figure
You're
it out
outside.
from
You
there.
can't talk to us.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, let's go!
Tahko, stop being impatient. The talking people
Never.
are talking.
Zagrax will like walk outside.
Is the heart still attached?
Seems to be.
I
You
hope
didn't
we're
mess
all
anything
awake.
up, did you?
It already fell.
Okay. Tahko
Oh,
says
that's your
the,
fault.
Tahko says the heart fell off.
I wouldn't believe a word he says.
I don't either.
Okay, sure. Let's just go this way. If Irilyssa, if you're right, then yeah, we should probably check out the valleys if we can't see a cave anywhere.
So we're going the purple route.
I think we're following yellow.
We're
and
following
then
red and then
purple.
deviating off to purple.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we're skirting the mountains, looking around at the mountains, and then when we get to the pass that's like right here, so we make a decision. If we
Yes.
want to go south
Thank
into the
you.
ravine.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
We
so
also-
to put this into
Keep
better
an eye on both
context, that's
sides.
12 hours of travel, roughly.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Great. Great. Yes.
Are you okay with
Yes.
that, Donica? Ascendant?
Yes,
Okay.
we have nothing
I
better
don't want
to
to
do.
push you too far.
We have nothing better to do.
We have nothing better to do.
This is really
we
important
could
that we
go
do
fight
this.
Arl. No.
No, this is really important that we do this.
Mhm.
I mean, I think freeing Iduash from Arl's clutches will potentially help us.
Yeah, I know.
Potentially.
Surely can't hurt.
So,
Can
my
it?
my confusion on this, Elora, is why do you keep trying to stall us from doing this?
I'm not trying to stall you from doing it. I'm just scared that it's gonna fall off.
Well, the longer we stay
Okay.
here, it'll fall off regardless, so
And I
we should
also
probably
just
get
don't-
moving.
I'm not used to doing things for me. That's all. Sorry.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and I know it's
I'll-
not just for me. I know it's for Iduash, but it feels like you're only doing it because of me, so it feels weird. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Zagrax
look.
should just walk over to Elora, and just like pat her on the head, As
We'll
she's
all just start
panicking.
patting her on the head. It's okay, small friend. We do things for you.
We're willing to go to great depths to help. Look what we did for Irilyssa.
I know.
Let's try not to have to do that again, but we will if we have to.
Okay then. Let's go then.
So I'm following the red.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Follow the red.
Sure.
Follow
That's
the
probably
Elder
more
Road.
accurate.
There, so literally
That's- yeah.
12 hours of travel. Okay. Tahko, can you make me 6... Well, how long are you staying on deck for?
We should
Um,
cycle
A
shifts.
half hour,
Okay.
just to make sure it functions well.
Give me a constitution save with advantage.
Okay. Constitution with advantage. Boop. Oh, 12.
So, the Nautiloid picks up a little bit of speed, but it's clear that Ascendant is wary of the fact that you are out on the deck. So it doesn't go as quickly as you know this thing can go. But you still get buffeted by some of the wind. You do go through a small squall of light snow. But it doesn't really cause you too much discomfort. This is kind of like being out in the mountains of your home. You're used to this. It's almost comforting, the feeling of the buffeting winds around you. You don't get much discomfort from this at all.
Yeah, the cold never bothered me anyway.
No. So you stay out there for about half an hour, and the heart seems to be pretty well placed. Vulwin knew his stuff when he was tying things up, and even though there aren't very many ways of securing it, I'll say that you came up with some kind of framework, so you're able to hold it there.
Yay!
So after the half an hour, what do you do?
After the half hour, I'm going to
Cut the rope.
no. I'm actually going to pull it up a bit and tie my own rope to it as well, and then tie that rope to myself, and then just walk in.
Okay.
So if one of those
okay.
ropes gets cut, we have a backup rope.
Okay. So, yeah, because the weird way that the sphincter doors work, it just goes straight through
Oh
the
gosh.
middle of that, and there's just a rope
True.
dangling out.
Yep.
Just gets held there.
Yep.
Sphincter door.
So when you come in, the Ascendant picks up speed, and you have effectively 12 hours of downtime. What do you guys want to do during that?
Sleep.
Is anyone keeping an eye out? What are you all doing?
Yeah.
I'll definitely
Yeah,
keep
it'd be
an eye out
great.
for it.
We should really be scouting for this place. What's the point otherwise, right?
All right, we look
I can't
outside. Does it look familiar? No, we keep sailing. It's
No.
not like,
Like, you do have a very
favorite-
nice observation deck you can use.
Yeah, we do have
so
a really
just
nice
saying.
Yeah.
observation.
My favorite part about that is more it's like that first half an hour travel, you didn't look out. It was there. It was there.
of course I was looking out. I was out there.
I know.
Oh dear.
For you, that
I'm like-
first half an hour, Tahko was going over Sunderlight Citadel, going along the top of it, and then dropping down basically the other side of the mountain into the main open tundra vastness of Icewind Dale. Immediately beneath you, a small woodland which quickly opened out into more open land, and then on your east side were the mountains of the spine of the world rising up into the distance above.
Okay. I'll hawk a loogie on the fortress as we leave.
Okay.
Good
You're gonna be
riddance.
frozen by the time it hits.
Yeah.
All right then. Clink.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
You just hear some dwarvish muttering because he got hit.
No
So
one's going to hear dwarves
It's the
muttering down there
engineers
for a long
specifically.
time.
It's the
Oh yeah, that guy.
He's hiding upstairs.
It'd
So
be
what I'm
funny
gonna
if he was
do
the other one.
is-
to throw it.
we'll divide this into 2-hour shifts effectively. So who is going to be on each shift?
Okay. Well,
There will need to be 6 of you. 6 shifts.
Sure.
well, I mean, if Tahko's out on the observation, I'll take the first ship. That's fine.
I should probably take one where we're least likely to see things because I can't see things.
That's
You
fair
could-
enough.
See the glow of the heart. at
Yeah.
least.
Well,
Like, you can stay out longer than that. It's just that your concentration will probably fade after about 2 hours of solid looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I could take 2 shifts, but not back to back.
Okay.
So, Zagrax, you taking the second one then?
Yeah, probably. Least likely to see things, and the
Give me,
least
like,
likely
the-
to have things to see.
Give me like the 3rd and 5th, I guess. I don't know.
I'll take the 4th.
Okay.
I'll take the last one.
Okie dokie.
And then after my shift's done, I'm gonna go talk to Swift Runner about what the heck I gotta do to not slaughter people. You know.
Yep, makes sense. In that case, I'll just go through these first. So, can I get Elora to give me a perception check, then Zagrax, then Vulwin, then Irilyssa, then Vulwin again, then Tahko?
Cool. I want to check something too. Was it Irilyssa or Tahko that actually has the utility that could help us perceive things better? Is a
It's
for something, right?
yeah, it's for looking at small things, not distant things.
It's a
That's
microscope, not a
investigation.
spyglass.
Oh, it's a microscope. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have a spyglass, but it's broken.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Okay.
you were the one that had it. Okay.
I rolled.
It's more like a magnifying
Okay.
glass than a microscope. But yeah.
Oh my
I'll-
god!
Wow, you did a good job.
I can see things. Yes.
And I rolled okay.
Also rolled out a turn.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whatever. Everyone else seemed to be done.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll.
Well, yeah, we were waiting for.
Perception twice, right?
Yes.
Hey! I wasn't the lowest. Werebear for the win! Even though Werebear gave me nothing for bonuses on that.
Oh, I still have the magical gray bag. I could just pull out some little furry creatures and just throw
What are you testing,
don't
drop
have
distance?
that.
I don't have that? Okay,
No, I do.
good. Is it on your sheet?
Okay, good.
Okay, so the first shift, which is Elora, basically what I just said Tahko was seeing when he was outside is actually what you see, because half an hour gets you barely up the mountain. So you sweep down the other side of the mountain where Sunblight is, barely scooching across like a small woodland towards the eastern part of the Spine of the World Mountains. Then Zagrax, you take over, and you can see to the north of you the tundra of Icewind stretching out. You can see Red Waters and Lackadinashire beyond that, barely, although because of the dim light it is difficult to make out. Then Vulwin, that is 4, 8, 12 miles, they are up to there. You do notice something to the north. I'll send you a message.
Okay.
It's another Nautiloid.
It's us.
Wait for it. Yellow
Imagine
submarine.
passing another Nautiloid and like seeing us on the deck staring at each other like as we pass.
Right.
That's scary.
Literally us.
Yeah.
Yes, literally is.
Is that a ways out? Because I think I would like to. Is anybody else on the observation deck, or are we all just one at a time kind of deal?
I mean, we can all hang out.
I'd say the only one at this point who isn't would be Zagrax.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Elora will probably stay by Danica no matter what.
Okay.
'Cause,
Sounds good.
like,
Hey,
yeah.
Mord, was that third watch the first watch I had, or is that
That's the first watch.
okay? I will point out. Well, I'll try to point out to the rest of them. Be like, "Hey, I did notice something out there. Maybe a fortress. Maybe not.
Fortress?
Middle of the mountain area over there. And can you ping where I see this actually?
I will
I think
even
It's
Yeah.
the river
bring it up. There it is.
east of the Redwaters. Where is this?
East of the Red Waters.
Well, we're
Oh.
looking for a cave, though, right? So
Yeah, just wanted to point that out that there's something over there.
We should definitely keep that in mind.
Let's wing over it.
That sounds like a bad idea.
It's what, like 2 hours out of the way? Meh.
Yeah, it's looking kind of. If I interpreting that right, it looks kind of rough. Like, or is it that it looks roughly?
Okay,
like
so now that you're actually talking to the others about this, it is. It's a good question. What the hell is this thing? Loading. So it seems to be a wooden fort of some kind, cresting the space between two of the summits of two of the mountains that overlook the end of the river that leads up to that. It's in the distance, so it's hard for you to see, but from what you can make out, it looks like a series of walkways that lead between the various little summits of the mountains there.
Okay, well, a place to keep in mind, but I don't think it's what we're looking for.
Right.
I bet that's where those people that raided the farmlands went, where they came
Probably.
from.
Based on roughly where we may be.
Well, once we put a ballista on
did find
then we can
tracks.
terrorize them later. Okay. I'll just ignore it for now.
Okay. 8 miles, then 12 miles, then after that is Irilyssa at 16. So you're about there, and Irilyssa, you rolled 14. So you don't really see anything of interest. 20 miles is next. This is Vulwin with your crit. From where you can see now, that southern river disappears out of view to the south, but you don't see anything of particular interest in that direction. To the north, you can see quite clearly the gaps in the ground, which form the cackling chasms, which you had been to previously, and you can still see now, kind of going behind you, that settlement in the mountains. Then next up would be 24, which would be Tahko. Tahko rolled a 15. So from where you are now above the river. It goes north-south from where you are at the moment, but you can't really see anything of particular interest from here.
Like, can I see the cairn?
You can see the cairn in the northwest, yes.
Does it look... When we looked out before, could we see a river?
Give me a intelligence check.
Oh, dear. All right.
And you might even be able to gauge the size of it relative to what you saw.
20.
So you feel like you're too far south at the moment. It is too much north-south. Calvin's cairn was more to the east of you when you were there.
West, but yes.
West.
Yeah,
Okay.
west.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll tell Danica. Danica, go ahead and keep going north, if you would.
Okay. And then from there, continuing to follow this thread. So who's going to be on the next set of shifts?
I can just do it since I'm the last
Okay.
do it, or I did it first, yeah.
There would basically be 2 shifts here, so the 4 miles and then the 8 miles.
Yeah.
So 4 miles, go ahead. Elora, give me a perception check.
Sure. Nope.
No, in fact, we're going to go down there.
Wow.
Actually, one thing I will say is Elora is like trying to pay attention as well. Not like constantly, but occasionally looking at her lantern to see if it's glowing, because she can't just keep popping in and out of the lantern to see if Itawash is there. She can only do that once, so she's waiting.
Doesn't seem to be glowing, no.
Okay, cool.
I'm telling you, just leave a note.
Just leave a note. It'll pop back out to her.
So
It's
you
like
make
a
it out
pager that
to
doesn't buzz.
the junction, basically, where you would need to decide whether you want to go east or north. And from where you can see, you're now in the middle of heavy snowfall. The weather really seems to have come in, and that's disrupting what you can see right now.
Well, I can't tell.
Let's just go straight to the moon.
Okay.
Glare at Tahko.
Our cheese supplies are running low.
Cheese. You can get more cheese somewhere else. Well, do you think? So I can't see Kelvin's cairn from now because of
No,
the heavy
at the
snow.
moment you can't.
Okay. Well, we could do two things, Danica. We can go in here and see if we find a cave, or we could go around and then go all the way. So, do you think it would be better if we just go into the valley first and then around? Or
If we are searching the rivers, we could just
Yeah.
go over.
over?
Why don't we just continue the way we're going?
This way?
Yeah, are we talking
Yeah.
north or are we talking east? Because the purple is what I was following, and there's a thing to
Yeah.
the east.
Well, these mountaintops look smaller than the ones above it. So if the cave was like here, wouldn't we just be looking at another
I
mountain
suppose
range?
You don't remember being in a big valley like that.
Okay, so let's head north.
Okay. Then yeah,
Okay.
I will go north then.
So who's going to be the next watch?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Roll me perception.
Noise.
17. So about 40 minutes or so after Elora's watch ends and yours has taken over, the heavy snow clears and you are once again just what time is this now? 10 o'clock at night, so it is dark out, but because of your ability you're able to see out pretty well, and at the very limits of your vision you see what looks to be a large skull in the side of the mountain.
Oh. Looks familiar.
Kind of, probably. I don't know.
Because the cave was a skull.
Yeah. I think we found it.
A skull.
That's good.
Yeah. All right.
Yay!
And that is
Danica,
where
you
we're going to
did it.
take our break.
All
Yeah.
right.
I was going to say, end of session already? Wow, that happened quickly.
Yeah.
Break time.
Yeah.
Break down.
So we'll take 4 minutes, so we'll start again at 22 the hour, and we'll see you soon.
Woo!
Yay!
I moved my camera. I forgot.
Just because the mic picks up everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't want to hear you.
just mute yourself.
is that better?
We're live now, by the way.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the image of Tahko eating yogurt.
Yay!
Anyway, so you guys have just been flying in the Ascendant, and in the distance, the last person who was watching, who was forgotten already, Irilyssa.
Irilyssa,
You did
yeah.
spot the skull, the grinning skull, in the distance, and as you're looking towards it, something seems to be coming out of the skull.
The laser.
Yep, they're firing their laser at us.
Two distances
In here?
to make out what it is.
Guys, there's something coming out of the skull.
Is that what he mean?
Oh. Oh.
Is it coming out of the mouth, the nose holes, or the eye holes?
All.
Mouth? Is it a giant tongue?
Too far to say.
Yep.
Should we keep going towards it, or should we stop here?
Well,
Maybe it's our friends. Friends.
But the problem is, even if they're our friends, they won't know what this
They're not our
is.
friends.
I know, I'm making quotation mark.
I just thought you were doing something with the air.
No. This means sarcasm.
Irilyssa,
Never
get out
knows
there.
anything.
No.
I'm already out here.
Get out there more. If it's them,
Want
you
me
can
to
speak
fall
to
off?
Let's just land.
No.
We're way, way bigger than them. If they're not stupid, they'll just run away and hide.
They might be stupid.
We
Then
gave
we'll
them
land
gold
on
last
them
time.
and crush them both to death.
We're not gonna land the actual Nautilus, don't you remember?
Oh yeah, well, they'll recognize us when the tentacles poof us
Plus,
out.
they're just babies.
Evil babies, sure.
You were a baby dragon once too, Tahko. Maybe you should be a little bit nicer.
Yeah, and I tried to
These
slaughter
might
an
be
entire,
kids.
village of Goliath. I mean,
Yeah,
whatever.
maybe somebody should have tried to squish him.
These are my kids. We should definitely kill them.
Look, Irilyssa, if you could see what they are and it happens to be those dragons, you could just talk to them.
Yeah,
They'll know it's us.
just throw gold at them.
For now, they're not going to know.
But I'm not paying the tribute this time.
Okay,
I'll give them money. I have money.
Sure, but they got to let us land first.
okay, you can pay them.
Hey, how much gold did you give them?
Oh shit! Other people are here to hear this, aren't they? Hold on a sec. Where are the NPCs during all this?
I'll say that they're Swiftrunner and Zagrax are in the hold somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Goliath is there with you guys, and Sahazar is somewhere else.
Yeah, I would not have said certain secrets in front of.
Yeah, I'll just be like,
Thank you.
worst case scenario, this guy will have to jump on another dragon. You're up for that, right?
You point out the dragon, I'll jump on it. No problem.
No jumping on the dragons, please.
That's what I
No, they're on
do.
the horse.
I'm the dragon jumper.
Yeah, I want to make sure it's not a fluke. And he's got like his eyes kind of like narrowed.
I could also just give it like all of my money.
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Okay, well, when I gave them, I think I gave them like, I don't remember exactly how much I gave them.
I think it was like 30 to 50 gold.
If you throw it up in the air, it
it
looks
was-
like more than it
it
actually
was-
is.
No, it was way more money than they had ever seen.
I know
Okay, well,
that,
just-
but it
let's-
wasn't that
let's-
much.
Let's
In
just shower
regards
I
to
know
how much
more
we have
gold.
now.
Yes, but they don't know how much we have.
I know. That's why I'm saying. I'm just trying to gauge how much you've given them.
You
so I
can now
give
see
them
that
more
the-
than that.
Creatures emanating from the skull, there are two of them, and they are indeed the now rapidly closing dragons.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, they're coming closer now.
Are they flying?
Yeah, they're flying. Dragons can do
Oh.
that, you know.
They just hover.
I
That's
thought they were.
weird.
I thought they were.
the air.
I thought they were wormlings. I didn't know wormlings could fly.
Sure they can.
Might have aged, you know.
Depends on the dragon.
They leveled up.
Right.
They have enough gold.
Yeah, they bought their way to the next level.
Ha!
Wait a
That would be
minute.
funny if
This
that's
game is
what they
pay to win. Dang it!
Yeah, young dragons
drag-
can fly. They can fly.
For
Yeah.
dragons, it definitely is. All right. Well, just get out some gold and give it to them, and judge by their expression how much
Yeah,
they like it.
we need to land first.
Okay, then I
They're
guess
gonna
we
ask
should
a lot of
land.
questions about that heart. I'm sure they'll see it.
Sorry, Danica. Ascendant.
Give me a second. I just want to remind myself how much you gave them last time.
4 nickels and a penny.
I didn't actually have that much. It wasn't 30
Yeah.
or 50. I did not have that much gold on me.
Yeah, I think we have
thought
more
it was
gold
like
now than we've
30
ever
though.
had. It was like 30 or something.
Yeah.
20 or 30. We have
Yeah.
way more
Pocket
gold now.
change. Pocket change.
Yeah.
Pocket sand. Pocket sand.
That's how you
Get
distract
him in the
dragons
eyes with the
from
gold.
gold.
Scoocha! It's like color spray, but instead it's gold spray.
Liquid gold?
No, that would be no.
There's actually a
We're
spell
gonna-
now.
Smogging.
There's actually a spell where you just like throw a gold
Dang
and
it.
it's distraction while you run away.
I didn't write the exact amount. I
Yeah,
just
me
wrote,
either. I actually have a
Irilyssa quickly
feeling it
takes
was
the white
silver
dragon.
pieces. I don't think you had gold at that point.
Wonderful.
Maybe it was. It wasn't that much money.
It
It's
really
true.
wasn't. To a hatchling without a horde, it was a fortune. To you guys,
Okay.
No, it was all of my gold that I had on me, but I think I only had like 15 pieces.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I
You
think it
couldn't.
was like
you,
17 silver or something is what I think it was.
Yeah, something.
so
Pathetic.
let's toss some 10 or 20 gold, and then they'll bow
Yeah.
down to us. They'll worship you.
As long as we don't expect that rate to keep increasing steadily.
No, that's fine. I think this is like the last time we're coming here.
Yeah, maybe they won't have to come back.
Okay, well, Irilyssa will hold out her hand expectantly to you four.
To me. Oh yeah. I'll give her. I'll give you like 90 gold. She'll be like, take. Give them what you think
Whoa.
they need.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Irilyssa will
think-
open the little bag, and she'll take out 5 gold pieces and then hand the rest back to you.
Okay.
Oh. I'll be like, hold on.
Thanks.
Here, let me take the rest of this. You're not too good with money. Let me hold on to this for you. I don't know if we can trust you with this. It's a
Honestly,
lot.
Oh,
Elora
you're one
just
to
hasn't
speak.
spent any of her money except on like food the whole time.
Okay, never mind.
And
You're
like
fine.
a feather duster, I think. is the other thing.
Well, all right. Well, Irilyssa, you do your thing, so I don't have to shoot them out of the sky again.
Oh, okay.
Again.
Again.
Well, these would be the first dragons I've slayed.
Oh, true.
It's true.
Oh, you've slain them as well, have you? Well done.
Yeah, I have.
It's good to be among kindred.
Uh-huh.
So the two dragonlings, wormlings, coming at different angles, you do notice that they not exactly stop, because it's hard to stop when you're flying, but they pull back and start to come in rather more slowly and from very different angles towards the ship. You can see that they're kind of more flitting around trying to see what the hell this thing is.
Irilyssa will tap her throat and cast a thaumaturgy on herself.
Okay.
And in Draconic, will say, "Oh, great white ones, allow us to land, and we will pay you tribute."
Your tribute is more welcome, but leave that thing out there. Come meet us at the entrance.
All right.
And with that, the two wormlings circle away and then go back towards the skull entrance.
Can Danica land, and we'll just hoof it the rest of the way.
We have to detach the heart too.
Yeah. We
can-
gotta get close enough to be dropped off.
We can
Yeah,
just
yeah.
lower the heart to you, and then you can take the usual way off.
Oh, okay.
No
Wonderful.
need to land.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
sounds good.
And with that, you will need to go into the tanks of gel,
Yay!
Okay. It's horrible, but it's fine.
That's fun.
which is why I'm kind of looking at you, Vulwin, for this.
I don't like this. It's not the first time I've done it. I don't like it every time, but I know it's a necessity.
It's
Don't like
okay.
this.
It's like going to the doctor. It's not pleasant, but we
I
gotta
mean-
do it.
Can Irilyssa pick Vulwin up?
No.
Hang on, I have an idea. I can't pick him up.
Well,
I can't like hold him.
if you're just holding him, sure.
Yes. Are you gonna like run that by him first? Just start lifting.
Yeah, just like, I'm fine. Thank you.
No, I'm gonna princess carry him and fly down.
So Irilyssa comes and just
Alright.
grabs you, Vulwin.
No, what are you doing? Hey.
Hey, you trust
And
me?
I'm gonna
don't you?
try to scramble out of like, whatever she's doing.
No.
He does still seem a bit touchy about the fact that like you're even just coming over to like grab him. He's like swatting you away kind of thing.
No hugs.
What do you want? What are you doing?
You don't want to go down the tube way. So I'll carry you down.
Oh, are you gonna fly down?
I mean, I could just
I'm gonna
climb to
attempt.
the side of this.
Oh, would you rather fly down or go in that tube?
You could just jump.
I'm gonna go in the tube.
You know, I think there's. You know, I think we could talk. We could talk.
If you're uncomfortable with the tentacle teleport, you could just climb down the rope as well.
Hmm.
Oh,
Or
there's a
jump.
rope.
There is a rope. It's dangling off the front of the ship right now with a heart under it.
Oh, here.
Yeah, no, we're not.
I'll,
We're not. No, I think that's a terrible idea.
I'll untie the one tied to me and hand it to you. Like, here. This is like
No, I think that's a terrible idea.
this is like 200 feet of rope. You can just shimmy
So,
down.
Irilyssa, tell me more about this.
All right.
Well,
Here, Danica. I'll hand Danica my rope.
I don't think Danica's
hold
going
on
down
to
with
you,
us.
and
I
we
know.
will fly down together using.
Or I
my-
could just hold on to you and then I'll just perch and we could just. How does this work?
How does what work?
Did we find the cave?
Flying thing.
Did we find- yes.
Oh,
You just come up and you're like, hey,
Yeah, we're gonna go down now to the cave.
We're blathering about logistics now.
yeah, you
That
could
was
you could
amazing.
climb down the you could climb down the rope or you could take the tubes.
But the rope is where the
Yeah.
heart is.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take the teleporter, thanks.
Yeah, same.
As Zagrax just kind of like
I'm just-
wanders up and then wanders towards the tube to get teleported.
All right, Danica, 3D beam down.
Oh,
Just
so not.
go
All
into
right,
the
well,
tubes and we'll do the rest.
All right.
Thank you.
Still.
And
Thank you,
you take a
Danica,
deep
Sender,
breath, you
for
open
everything.
the side of the cage, and you kind of expect the gel to just slump out. It doesn't. It holds its form, and you just kind of walk into it, and you can feel it molding around you as you do. And then you go to close the tube behind you, and your hand's just cold air, like you've already gone. There's that brief as you're in motion. You go, like you're still in the motion of closing the door, and it's just you're now out in the middle of the tundra at the moment, with the tentacle kind of swinging away from you above.
I imagine that Zagrax would just be like
Oh yeah.
trying to finish closing the door.
Yeah, like it did. They'll walk up, reach behind and close the door. There's no door. Wiggle around a bit. Yep.
I would have
Turn
just gone
around.
into it too.
anyways,
Never get used to that.
do you want me to just like I can just hop on your back and you can just whatever you're gonna do, I'll follow. Or whatever.
I guess you can. I could give you a piggyback ride. Irilyssa will like crouch down and be like, "Come on, hop on."
Yeah, okay.
If you don't want to take the tubes, there's another way down. Or you can just.
He'll
give it-
he'll kind of like walk over and like kind of like grab you around the neck. All right.
Just choke me.
Well,
Kill me.
it's this yeah, I was waiting for this moment. Good.
You just got a thing against all
Yeah,
dragons.
well, this is just this is a good vantage point. You know, we'll be just sitting out there from above in case they make any quick movements. We can spring
Uh-huh.
attack. As you like kind of like grips a little bit more in, as you start like stepping over the edge, you're like, oh, this is really high up.
Just close your eyes. Trust me.
No, it's much better that I see where we're going.
Okay. And I'll activate my steps in the night and just kind of slowly float down.
And as you step off, you just have this moment of inertia. And Vulwin, you're very aware that
Oh.
there's nothing except Irilyssa beneath you right now.
Look, I'm putting a lot of trust in you right now. Be a
I have
lot.
I have a lot of trust in Salute.
This is where you just yell,
Granted
"Oops!"
me this power.
That's good.
And with that, you start
Is
to
that
drift down to
Irilyssa?
where the rest of your group is gathering. Salazar, Swift Runner, and the Goliath, whose name I really need to look up, basically just tell you we're going to set up a camp here. You guys go and do what you got to do. We'll just make sure that nothing interrupts you.
You know the Goliath's name. It's Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
The Dragon Slayer,
True.
indeed.
The Dragon Slayer. I'm never gonna call him that, but he can name himself that. It's okay. Probably.
Kapanuk, that's his name.
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick. I mean, what?
All right.
Also, Zagrax is like doing a really bad job of hiding laughter as Irilyssa, with Vulwin clutching on for dear life, comes down.
Have the dragons landed as well?
The dragons are back towards where the skull is. You guys are just beneath the Ascendant right now.
Okay.
So you're probably 200 feet or so away.
Okay. I'm ready for the heart. Bring it on down.
And the heart is slowly lowered down to you, eventually coming to rest on the ground, still hooked up above.
Oh, is it? Okay. Is my rope still attached to it?
A rope is. I think it's Zagrax's.
I attached mine and then handed it to Danica so she could lower it down.
Okay, then yes, yours.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'll just tie it back on me and then stuff the extra in my bag.
Okay. Easily done. So now you just have the heart on the pole again.
Mm-hmm. It's tied to me, but with 250 feet of rope.
Okay. What
All
do you
right,
do
let's
now?
go. Start marching up the hill.
Okay, so you march up towards the big grinning skull. There is a bit of a cold causeway which twists and turns as it climbs rapidly up the side of this mountain. And as you approach the last bend, the two hatchlings skitter down from their hiding places amongst the rocks, blocking your way.
And now the tribute.
How much gold did I take from you?
5 gold pieces.
Okay.
Thanks.
6.
What?
6
What?
gold pieces.
Oh,
Yeah,
6.
I was
Okay,
about
yeah,
to
yeah.
say.
3 for each,
So-
yeah.
She'll hold the gold pieces in her hand and place them down, like the 3 in each pile for the 2 dragons, and then back away.
Oh, it has a different luster than the other coins. Looks different. Looks valuable.
Only the best, she'll say in Draconic.
Of course. Only the best for us. Very well.
And both of them kind of pounce forwards, grab the coins, and then just hold them close to their chests.
You may pass. You have paid your tribute for now.
Yes, thank you very much.
I'll bow. When you start to bow.
Alright, let's go.
And you walk through the main entrance, the grinning skull forming around you as you come into the quiet halls of this familiar cavern, the whispers of the wind around you. Whispering, there's different things. With a rhyme kind of on the edge of what you can just about make out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't ask about, the giant pulsing heart that we're bringing in. But, gold coins.
Gold coins.
Gold
Yeah.
coins.
Gold coins.
Shinies.
Mhm.
Look at the shinies.
And
AUS.
as you pass them by, you hear the... What would it be called? The rustle of their wings as they once more take flight, wheeling away and towards a different part of the cliffside as you enter the cavern itself.
Oh gosh.
I'm ready to
really
bonk things.
hate this place.
Yeah.
Let's be done it here.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Alright.
You trace
Bring the
the
heart.
familiar hallways towards where you remember... In fact, where are you going? That's probably a good question.
Well-
Not walking in and going to the right where we found the butcher.
Yeah, if
I
we
think
go
he was walking
off
in and
to
going
the
to the left.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure if we go off to the we'll find it.
The brazier.
That was very
The
good.
Yeah.
brazier area, yeah.
So yeah, you make your way to the brazier, and it is still there. It has the large well, not cone-like, but column of stone which seems to be surrounded by a fairly thick layer of ice. The blue flame itself giving off absolutely no heat on top of it. And where before you had seen the standing figure of Auril, there's just the flickering blue flame right now.
At least this place has the freshest air.
This is where Ilywash is?
We talked to him here last time.
Telegram for Itawash.
Right. What do we need to do now, Laura?
She's looking around.
Just want me to flop the heart on top of that thing?
Oh, I don't know.
Top of what?
Maybe.
The brazier.
No.
Maybe
Is that
now
where we spoke to?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe we need to bring the heart close to
Something.
the brazier so it'll melt the ice.
Yes,
Sounds good.
possibly.
Wasn't
better.
he, like, here before?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, he was, but that doesn't mean.
It was after we messed up, the image before.
No, no,
Whose
no.
name we won't say. So.
Well, wait, maybe it was.
Zagrax is gonna like slowly walk around the room with hands out in front of him, like, is he visible?
I'm going
Oh,
to
actually,
slowly
yes,
approach the brazier with the heart held high.
Okay. And as you get closer, the ice that's gathered around the base of the brazier does begin to melt.
All right, that's working. That's working.
Yeah, actually, now I remember. Irilyssa pulled out the summer star and she disappeared.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes. We
Yeah.
pushed her back.
Okay. Then, yeah, I guess maybe we have to destroy that?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
And as you bring the heart closer and closer, the ice really quickly begins to give way until there is just the bare rock underneath it. And what was once obscured by ice, you can now make out text. And written around the base of this: burn the fire that gives no heat. Beware then the cold deceit. The guardian you must defeat. Then finally the flawless you shall meet.
Oh. Burn the fire.
What?
So we have to burn that.
Oh, there's plenty of heat coming
But
up
then
from
we're
the
gonna
heart.
have to fight something. Look, it says it.
I mean, we could just have Zagrax smash this thing. That might work too.
No, it says burn it. Burn the fire that gives no heat.
What fire gives no heat?
That one.
Anger?
It's true.
The one in the brazier?
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, that's what we're doing right now.
Yes.
Beware
Beware
then the
then.
cold deceit.
The cold deceit, the guardian you must defeat. Then finally, the flawless you shall meet. So we're probably gonna have to fight something.
Well, first we
We
have to
always have to fight something.
Yeah.
First we have to beware cold deceit. What does that mean?
Someone
We'll find out.
Is it
Cold.
colder?
will
I mean-
deceive us.
Maybe it's actually a lot colder in here than we think, and we're all dying of hypothermia.
Zagrax is gonna like
No,
walk up
we're
to a
not.
wall and touch it.
Right next to the fire heart, yeah.
The wall is ice cold. Like, this is about as cold as any place that you've been in Icewind. And it does seem like, despite the heat from the heart itself, much of the cold seems to be emanating from this brazier.
Walls are definitely cold.
All right, well, no deception there.
Acid. Acid
What?
burns. Acid burns, but gives no heat.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but so does
so does
that.
this. Yeah, so does this brazier. Brazier.
That's like a fire. It looks like
Yeah.
fire, right?
Yeah, but it's cold. So that one was not the part we were confused about. And actually, acid burns, but it isn't fire. So it's the opposite of that riddle.
Yeah, but I think if we burn that, then we'll figure out what the second thing is.
I mean,
Oh yeah, probably the third and the fourth too.
Yeah.
all right.
I mean,
So,
why
yeah.
else would we burn the fire that gives no heat.
I'll
It
focus
says
on
it
the first part and just melt the whole brazier.
Okay, so you go around the brazier and you're able to remove most of the ice that's caked around the edge of it. And you do notice that the closer you bring the heart, the more the blue flare at the top flickers, as if it's being interrupted.
Good.
I'll be keeping an eye on like in the edge of the room out to like the hallway,
Yeah.
away from the
Perhaps we
everything
could
going on.
put the heart in the brazier.
I think
Sounds like a bad idea.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay.
What isn't magic?
So the elements around you, the heart obviously is very, very strong necromantic magic with a bit of transmutation probably. The brazier itself has quite a strong glare of abjuration magic, but you can make out that there is something within the center of it which is even more what's the word? Concentrated magical force. You're not entirely able to make out what type of magic that is, though. But it's definitely a very, very concentrated magical force within the brazier itself.
Okay, like just like the heart of the brazier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hmm.
This whole brazier is abjuration magic, but there's a very concentrated part, like in here.
As Zagrax like points towards the.
Actually,
the
it's
middle
probably
of it.
conjuration, not abjuration.
Oh, okay.
That.
Okay. And what does that tell you?
What does that mean?
Conjuration.
I don't know. Break it
So you're
there.
saying whatever we're trying to get is at the inside. We'll just melt this down.
I mean, if you want to try and get a bit more info, give me an Arcana check, Zagrax.
I'm not saying anything.
So,
Wow.
not
Yeah, you
being
are.
trained in magical energies like this, you imagine the conjuration is probably just the effect of it emitting cold. And then the center of this, not being a school you recognize, you imagine is probably not conjured magic. It's not arcane magic. It's probably divine.
Oh. So yeah, so Zagrax will take, their 10, 20 seconds walking around it, looking at it, which, if anybody who's paying close enough attention, will notice that he doesn't have anywhere, like, any fear of this fire as compared to the other fires.
Hmm.
And she looks at it
For a bit. Huh. If I had to place money on it, the concentrated part in the center, it's more like divine magic than any other school of magic that we would know.
Do you think that's like the Arl god magic?
Don't say her name here.
Okay,
Makes-
she'll say she who shall not be named magic.
You already named her.
She'll correct herself.
I mean, my guess is as good as yours, but there's definitely something strong in there.
I mean, is Itawash divine?
That's true. Oh, you're right. It could be him too.
All right, let's melt him.
I don't know if it's divine though. I mean, it might be.
Like, you don't know if your boss is divine or not.
I think he's divine.
And that's what matters.
Zagrax will go from intently staring at the brazier, and you say that, and he just looks up with a dumbfounded look on his face and just stares at you for an extended period of time.
I know he has a lot of power, so maybe.
You just said that out loud. Okay.
Okay, well, let's hope it's him. And then, defeat whatever guardian shows up or whatever.
Okay.
I would say I'll take another, just kind of after looking at the brazier for a bit, just kind of walk around the room to see if there's anything else magical until detect magic wears off. Nope. Nothing?
Nope.
No, the rest of this room is clear.
Okay.
I keep melting.
I mean, it doesn't take you too long with the intense heat radiating from the heart. Like, there's just the bare stone now.
Oh,
and a
okay,
pool of
then-
water at your feet.
I'll just start melting the walls then. Screw it. Just throw it.
Okay.
Why stop now?
Well, if you keep, what are you doing?
I'm melting.
It could just be a cave of ice for all we know. What are you doing?
Well, it said the cold deceit, and I figure if it's, gone, all the ice is melted, then it can't be deceiving us, right?
That sounds really dumb.
Well, it's melted. What do we do now? Is the fire that was in the brazier still around, or
It's
is that just...
flickering like crazy. The closer you're bringing this heart to it, and the more of... I mean... it probably would melt the stone, actually, considering the type of stone this is. So you are, like, very, very slowly getting through the stone, and it is kind of molding away from the heat from this.
Okay.
But it's just a very slow process.
Okay. The flickering light, is that it's just floating in the air, right? Does the heart seem to be reacting in any way? Like, is it pumping faster or changing color? Or
Nope, doesn't
anything?
seem to be. And
All right, I'll just...
the flickering
can't you do
flame
that?
is like when water gets onto a candle wick. It's, like, it's flickering like that. Sparkling
All right.
almost.
See,
I'm going to try and bonk it with the heart.
Okay. Give me a athletics check.
Oh,
Okay. 15.
So you crack the heart against the brazier, and as the flesh of this intensely hot thing touches the stone, you hear a crackle, and then you can see lines of cracking stone. It looks almost like cracking ice, starting to materialize in a matrix around this thing. The cracks growing wider and wider, and then eventually the whole thing just shatters. And in the center of this, you just have a blue glowing crystal.
I fixed it.
what's that?
And the flame itself is completely gone.
It's,
Crystal.
I don't know. Let's see if it melts. I'll hold the heart
Oh,
close to the crystal.
I don't like crystals.
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
All right. I don't think it's cold. Zagrax, you want to shatter that thing?
I don't know. Do you want me to shatter that thing?
Just move
Well-
the dragon heart away, though. from
Oh,
her.
yeah.
I'm not getting
Absolutely.
anywhere close to that.
Yeah, you're saying that.
Yeah, I
Is
know.
that crystal cold? Does it feel cold?
Yes,
Well,
it
I
seems
just-
to be the source of a lot of the radiating cold in this room.
Oh, well, be careful of it then, because it says cold deceit.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess we should try smacking it.
So Zagrax, you attacking this?
That's the way I solve most riddles.
How big
Um,
is it?
Yeah, that.
S- slightly bigger than an American football.
Oh, well, I could pick it up
Okay.
even if you wanted.
No, remember what happens when we touch crystals?
No touch.
I'm not touching it with my hands.
Oh,
But you're picking
Oh.
it up.
okay.
My
Gloves?
no, with my mage hand
What?
that I've used several times.
This is Zagrax. He knows see nothing.
That's true.
In fact, I don't think you see a mage hand, so yeah, it's true.
That's true. I'll pick it. She'll just say I'll pick it up with my mind then, just to impress Zagrax.
Okay, so you focus intensely on this thing, willing it to lift like you usually do with the mage hand. But there is still a plinth of stone that goes up to it, holding it like a trophy almost, and it doesn't seem to be releasing it.
No, it's held in place. I can't get it.
Okay, Zagrax will just kind of like walk up closer to it and like touch it with the end of his hammer, like reaching out, like touching it like a pole and seeing if it does anything as he like gently pokes it.
It does. For the rest of the party, Zagrax disappears.
This is the second time now.
That
It's
was
not
cold
bad.
deceit. He's gone. Well, is he really gone though?
But
Zagrax, are you here?
Zagrax. Well, actually, I'll try to reach out in my brain to him with my detect thoughts to see if he's around.
No sign of Zagrax.
Okay. Okay, he's not here.
Well, no big loss.
Just
It wasn't
smash it or
a
something.
ring this time. Hey, wait a minute.
What did you say, Vulwin?
I said just smash it or something.
Smash it. But
No,
what
don't
about
smash
Zagrax?
it.
I mean, maybe he's in the prison with Itawash.
Oh no. Well, if we all go in the prison, then we can make a prison break.
A prison break?
What is this about the Guardian? Is there a Guardian somewhere we had to defeat?
Maybe the Guardian was in our hearts all along.
What?
Maybe it was the adventure along the way.
Put your brain to some use.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I can't just leave him.
Going to my
All
knee,
right.
I am just dying.
All right, I'm going to take the heart, and I'm going to try and melt the stone underneath the crystal.
How close are you bringing the heart?
Not touching it, but close enough to melt stone.
Doesn't seem to have any tangible effect.
Hmm.
And in
The
fact,
stone
you
is
actually
weird.
start to
Crystal
see
either?
the heart beating slower, more sluggishly.
Okay, nope, pulling that away. It's your boss, Elora. You
I
figured
know.
out.
I'm thinking.
You're saying we just
I
can't
have no
smash it.
idea.
Well, if he is in that
Smash it.
thing,
Here, I'll pull out my with my offhand. I'll pull out my great hammer and I'll hand it over to Vulwin. There you go.
Why would you hand that to me?
Because if I smash it, then no one's going to be holding the heart.
that's true.
But it floats.
Yeah,
so
it'll be
doesn't
sitting on the
matter.
ground.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't float.
It's also really, really heavy. This is a lot of stone. And if I go vanishing, then are you going to lift it?
It floats.
Fine.
But yeah.
Laura, you think this is a good idea?
I'll do it, and I'll just
Uh,
I'll grab Tahko's hammer and I'll go over and I'll try and bonk the crystal.
Okay, so you walk up to it, you take a big swing, and you disappear.
It's going well.
Welcome.
Okay, well now I think we just have to go in there. I don't know what that is though.
Why would we have a warning then?
It says
Right.
beware them the cold to see. Okay, but
Well-
I can't feel them anywhere, so they're not actually around here right now.
Okay.
It's bad.
Here, I'll give ascending to Irilyssa.
Okay.
So I'm going to put the heart down, and then I'm going to cast my spell.
Okay.
Irilyssa, where the hell did you go? We're just sitting here by the big crystal.
You do hear that.
Where am I?
Haha, that's a good question.
And do I see Zagrax?
Yes, you and Zagrax are together.
Woo! I'm not alone.
Double dragon.
Yeah.
Double dragon.
Drop.
Double trouble.
I heard a
Um,
oh. Oh.
I'm with Zagrax. We're in a hallway. I don't know where we are. Just touch
Tell
the
him I say
crystal.
hi.
Come in here. Zagrax says hi.
You get that message back.
Okay. They're alive in a hallway. Zagrax says hi.
Okay.
That's good. Are they in any trouble?
Not, doesn't seem to be.
Well, okay.
Fine. Vulwin's gonna walk over and he's gonna just like hover his hand over the the crystal.
Okay, it's very cold.
Fine. Guess we gotta go in.
Okay.
Don't leave that behind.
Well,
And
yeah.
he'll grab it.
Okay. You disappear.
Okay, I'm gonna go too then, because I gotta.
Well, yeah. Bye. I'll be here with the heart. No, I'm kidding.
That's a very Tahko thing.
And then as I say that, I'll just bump the heart into the crystal.
Yeah. Don't forget the hammer.
You bump the heart into the crystal. The heart stops beating entirely and seems to shrivel.
Oh, crap. Like it just dies on
Yep.
me?
Yep.
That's bad. Does the crystal do
Move
anything?
it. Just
Crystal's unchanged.
spare the dying.
Now you just have this
Oh.
Tired
stone
of the
rod
dying.
with a rapidly decaying husk of a heart.
No!
Starting to like dribble around the edges of where you're holding this thing up.
No! I'm gonna cast crap, I don't know. Cure wounds on the heart?
Give me a Arcana check.
Okay.
Or religion, your choice.
They're both
Uh,
awful.
That looks really bad.
Laura, did you already like go?
17.
17.
No.
Oh. Uh-oh.
You've put in a level 2, I'm going to say, because it just draws energy out of you. Cure wounds
Okay.
into the heart. It stops decaying and seems to regain a little bit of its luster, but it's barely there.
Okay. I'll
You
put two cure ones into it.
Okay. It seems to be stabilized with that. It's beating
Okay.
like,
Oh gosh.
and it seems to be much reduced in its size. Like it's very much deflated.
Okay.
I don't think it'll go through Tahko.
You don't think it's gonna survive the journey?
I don't think it can go in that.
Well, okay, here, you hold this while I do, and then I will touch the crystal and we'll see if it teleports me in with it. Otherwise, you're stuck with the heart and you can figure out if you want to try and bring it in or not.
I think I'll just follow you.
Okay. I'll, still holding on to the metal, I'm going to touch the crystal with my other hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Elora, give me a strength check.
Okay.
This is how Elora dies. She gets crushed by the heart.
Yep.
Well, the thing, it's floating! I don't know why
Yeah,
I keep
but
thinking it's gonna
not-
fall.
Well, the
14.
won't.
Apparently,
It
the
won't.
stone around it is like a ton.
Not a full ton, but yeah.
actually quite a bit.
What'd you roll?
14.
Oh, it never came up for me. That's weird.
I didn't
Um,
see anything.
Yeah, same.
Come up for us.
You
Oh,
are
it's
able
there.
to keep a hold of the heart, although it's incredibly heavy and you're just...
Oh,
okay,
there
now
we
it's
go.
appeared. Barely staying up, but Tahko disappears.
Ah,
Oh, hey guys.
dang it! I should have brought one of the people in with us. They're just chilling out, having a
Can I cast
stupid
banishment
camp.
on Tahko?
God, don't.
Go for it.
Well, I guess she'll just leave it, and she'll just drop it.
Okay. You
And
just
touch
drop
the
the
thing.
stone, you touch the crystal, and you
Yeah.
are also pulled in.
And the gang's all here.
Oh boy.
It's the apartment set of Seinfeld.
Sorry.
All right,
that
where
took
is
Oh,
this?
no, this is
a
some cave.
second. The heart will not come through.
Oh, you left it out there, then.
Yeah, it nearly died actually when I tried to touch it.
It's not doing very well.
It's
What?
better. It had a mild heart attack. It had a serious heart
It
attack.
doesn't like this area we're in, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you would have understood the signs when it was beating slower when you moved it closer.
And the place that you
Well-
find yourself, you are now in just a stone hallway which goes northwards. Right behind you, where you would have expected to have stepped through, is just a solid stone wall. with no visible sign of how you got in here. The stonework around you is worked. It's some kind of brickwork, although immediately ahead of you there is a fork, part of it going to the right where it's crumbled and somewhat desiccated, going to the right, and then immediately in front of you is just a natural stone cavern, which Irilyssa you can see out, and beyond that it just seems to be a void. It's just this purplish light that twinkles around outside there.
I don't think we want to go forward.
Okay.
It's just a void. For as far as I can see.
Oh.
Well, let's avoid that.
Also, this is not my fault.
It's not
It is
your
your fault.
No, it's not
No.
his fault. This is just
You're just
how it
fulfilling
is.
whatever that said. It's that the next part must be the Guardian.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
And yeah, feel free to move.
I mean,
Oh.
think of where we found the riddle. If I was going to write a riddle in my place, I'd make it a lie.
Neither do I.
Where did you find that riddle, by the way?
Underneath the brazier that I melted?
Yeah.
What is that?
What is what? Keep moving.
Okay, Irilyssa, as you move up, you're able to see further into the chamber itself, and at the far end of that lengthy hallway stands Iduash.
Keep in mind, he might be cold. Had a lie.
Shush. You're cold.
Irylyssa's just gonna. You
Mhm.
can't even see. Can Tahko see him?
No. Baby?
No.
Don't think so. No.
Okay.
Just
Hush.
Irilyssa.
Oh, okay.
Everybody stop.
Okay.
She's just gonna stare and see if Iduash moves at all.
Give me a perception check.
Subscale. Go. 9.
You've only seen
God.
Iduash once before. And from what you remember, half of his body is well sculpted marble. His left side. Top, absolute incredibly high level of craftsmanship, but very much solid stone. The other side has this crusty black lava basalt covering that covers the entire other side of his body, and you see that now. This is definitely an unmistakably Iduash, but he is not moving.
Is he like T-posing? What's he doing?
He stood there with just a hand reaching out.
I'm going to share my sight with Elora.
Okay.
How far does that let Laura see?
300 feet.
So, Laura, if you look
right.
around the
I see.
end of the hallway, you can see what Irilyssa can see as well.
Oh.
And the Iduash that you were seeing right now is significantly larger than the Iduash you've met before.
Yeah. He's a lot bigger than I was expecting this time.
Oh, you've grown.
Man, how dark is it in here, by the way?
You stole your height.
It's dim lighting. Like there's just a light that seems to permeate this place, but it's not particularly effective. It's basically outdoors Icewind Dale.
I'm gonna move up. She'll tell you.
I'll pull out my lantern.
She's just gonna walk forward to try to see him better, even though he's still far away, but she has the special vision.
Irylyssa's just gonna stick close to her.
Actually, that was too much.
Wait, where are you going?
Over here.
Oh, that purple looks really cool.
I know, right?
Are we?
Well,
Hang on, sorry, I've screwed this up. Give me just a second. I need to
wait,
change.
Chill out
Tahko,
for a
where are you
moment.
going?
Tahko, bright light. Emits that, low light, emits that. Save.
I found some. Does that go up or down? Right here.
That's the same level. So as you're going outside, you can see just this shimmering purplish light that just spreads out as far as you can see as you go out into this outcropping. To your right, you can see what looks like low battlements of a turret.
Mm.
Quick heads up. Mordred did send you a message, and since you're nearby me, Zagrax, you see my eyes kind of like glow in the dark light.
Oh.
They have like a shimmer of blue. I mean, they're already blue, but
Cool. And
Hey,
yes, you
Vulwin,
can
are we
see
gonna
just about the same as what Irilyssa and Elora can see. You can now see Iduash standing there at the far end of this hall with his hand out.
Like,
Vulwin,
And-
are we following?
Is this like
in
a
there.
gate
Following
barrier
Tom? Why are
thing?
your eyes glowing?
It's like a slight step up. It's like 1 foot or something.
Oh, it's just a step?
Yeah.
Oh.
they're like a dull bright glow, and he looks at you. Just adjusting, I can see.
Oh, that's cool. I want that.
I'm going to
Red
pick up a
light.
rock and I'm going to throw the rock out into the purple.
Okay.
It's become easier to see at night for me.
That's helpful.
Well,
Very.
Elora,
Yeah.
where's this guardian?
I don't know. I'll
I'm
step-
sorry. I keep expecting you to know things.
No, it's okay. He's I don't think he can. As you can see here, it looks like you might have trouble communicating sometimes. So I don't know a whole lot.
I assume we're gonna
How do we-
follow Irilyssa and
Hey, I
Elora
think we're in
one.
space.
What is space?
It's the spot where the moon is. I don't see the moon though. Iliryssa, where's the
Okay.
moon?
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna slowly get closer and closer.
Zagrax, move up.
Yeah, I'm inching along with her.
I'm wandering off alone.
And then what is
Taco's
this
being
look
loud
like
enough for all
before?
of us at this point.
Look, if Tahko just wants to not be a participant, that's your own deal.
What's this big crack right here?
It's a
Is
big
that a
crack.
Oh, okay.
You can still see below that there is more stonework down there, but yes, it's a crack in the masonry.
Is this water or ice or what is
It's
this?
you can't really make out what that is. It seems to flow like a low-hanging cloud almost, and then as it emerges out from whatever structure this is, it just mists and then disappears into nothingness.
Man, this place is weird. Oh, hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Come look at this blue stuff.
Okay, what does this look
We're
like?
busy.
This other blue stuff.
I'm right over here. Come look at this blue stuff out here.
No,
Blue stuff is the same as what you guys have running like under the floor.
it's right here.
Let
Put
me
your
see.
hand in it, Tahko. See what happens.
Oh, it is right there.
Don't put your hand in it for the love of everything. Please
So
don't. put
is
your
this
hand in
grapes
it.
then?
I'm
Yes.
gonna
Great,
pick up a
okay.
rock and I'm gonna toss the rock into the blue stuff.
Okay. You throw the rock into the blue stuff, and the rock just sinks straight through it.
Does it sploosh into it like water, or does it hit it and just like gloop down as though it were viscous?
It hits
or-
it, and it puffs around it like smoke, like putting your hand through smoke.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that's weird.
Oh,
I guess I'm gonna keep moving forward. Something might happen, so
Yeah, maybe try staying off the
What?
grates.
Yeah,
well, I can't. I have to step on the grates a little.
I'm gonna come over and
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick up the stick next, and I'll just,
Oh my god!
and then I'll-
I'm gonna come up behind. I'm gonna come up behind Tahko and assassinate him at this point.
So I
I'm
will
gonna-
say that the grates do look solid. Like you can walk
Yeah.
over.
Great.
They're solid stonework.
I'm just gonna slowly
They're great
walk
grapes.
forward as Taco's being an idiot.
I'm gonna dip the stick in and stir it around.
sneak. Yeah, I'm
It
gonna
just
sneak
swirls.
up actually. So
I
if
pull the stick back
know
up.
where
It's like cotton candy. Is it on the stick, or is it just?
Just swirls like smoke. It's
Yeah.
like you're sticking
And-
your stick through coloured smoke. Is what that looks like.
All right, it's just some
I'm gonna
kind
roll
of
for sneak and just kind of like sneak up
Roll
on this,
stealth.
around this
heavy
area.
smoke.
Go for it.
oh, Elora.
What?
Maybe you have to put your lantern
7.
into
They're
the-
making too much
the precious
noise.
hand.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Shall it like
Zagrax?
walk up closer?
Zagrax.
I'm
It
Just
doesn't
stand around
have
the
to.
corner.
Stop. Everyone stop
Yeah.
moving. So,
Okay, okay.
Elora, you're putting your lantern in his hand?
Actually, yes, she is. But as she's doing that, actually, I couldn't tell from what you said initially to Irilyssa. Does his face look cracked? Or
No,
is
his
it
face
flawless?
it looks exactly how I described it. So half of the face flawless, the other half the
Okay, that
the
is
crusty.
how it is. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Then yeah, she'll start to move over to put it in his hand.
Okay.
And I'm behind her, ready to like pull her back if something goes wrong.
Give me a
I'm busy
second.
looking for Vulwin because Vulwin's just disappeared.
No, it's okay. I didn't really disappear to you. I just walked around a corner and I come back around the corner and you see me. Unless you have abysmal like perception. I only rolled a 7.
So yeah, you disappear.
Yeah, you disappear.
Oh boy.
No, I see you. You like disappeared, and I'm like looking around for you because I think you just stealthed off, and then I see you.
Stop moving.
Your object
I'm not
permanency.
moving.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Moving.
Sorry. That's true.
Zagrax just doesn't have. He just doesn't have object permanence. When something leaves the scope of view, he just dematerializes and stops existing.
Roll 20 needs that pause button so it locks everything in place.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I am going to... So, Elora, you reach out, put the lantern on the outstretched hand.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do, a thick blue mist rises very, very quickly from the ground around you, starting to solidify into walls as you stand there looking around in surprise at what is happening, and you find yourselves completely locked out in what seems to be a sudden shifting of the ground.
Ah, crap.
And with
Oh
that,
my god, now I realize how important that is.
I'm going to need you to roll.
Oh, Mord.
Yay!
Right in front of me.
Irilyssa, did you give me back my hammer, by the way?
Nope.
Okay, cool. You have a
You
hammer.
never asked. You never asked for it.
That's true. That's true.
Actually, she probably just left it on the ground.
Then I would have picked it up.
Oh,
Okay.
I should probably roll initiative, huh?
Yep, roll initiative.
Yeah, I should roll initiative too.
Oh,
Elora, that's a wall of ice. That's a wall of ice.
Mhm.
These are all walls of
I
ice,
see.
yes,
Oh
and
gosh,
they do
that's not
definitely
great.
radiate cold from them. There's a
Hmm.
the soft shimmer of like
Ooh.
your breath in the winter being given off from all of the ice walls.
So even though I have my token selected, I don't think it. Wait, no, that might have been.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
using
get
my.
added.
I'm gonna use my vigilant blessing and give myself advantage on this.
Okay.
So let me roll that again.
At,
19.
Highwind rolled a 19.
Yep.
Irilyssa, you also
Thank you
rolled
for
a
adding
19. That's updated. Jolly good.
Jolly good.
Awesome.
Now I'm trying to judge. This is probably go for an extra 15-20 minutes if that's okay, or we can stop here.
Ooh.
I'm good to keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to keep going, if you're okay.
I'm
Mordred.
good. I'm an hour earlier, so this is fine for me.
Oh, you're right.
wonderful.
Ah!
Daylight savings time. Stupid.
Matt Joe's in. We're in. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let's go.
Yep, that's worth checking. Good, good. Dun, 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 dun.
Oops, that
And it's
immediately
gone.
stopped.
It did.
One of these days I'll get it right.
One of these things is not like the other because it's not
Okay.
a wall.
Okay, so as you reach out and put the lantern in the outstretched hand, a hand reaches out and slashes at you. A shadowy, misty figure emerging from the statue itself. At you, that is Elora. Does a 23 hit.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I wanted to pull her away from danger.
And does
It's okay.
another 23 hit.
Yep.
That's true. There's a ready to action. Does that kick in?
It will after this.
Oh,
This is a
okay.
surprise. So you take... How much is that? That is 32 points of force damage.
Oof.
As one claw smashes into you, but it doesn't smash into you. You kind of gasp at the expected impact, but instead all we can feel is this claw going through you, leaving an intensely cold sensation behind. And then another claw lashes out and does the same thing, smashing straight through you. And then
Okay. She looks Injured.
And then it just
And-
drifts away through some of the walls and disappears. Tahko.
Oh.
And at this point, Irilyssa, you pull Elora back.
And she's like, ah!
What
happened?
I saw it for a second go through. Did I actually see that?
Yes, you will have seen some
Okay.
ghostly image like glide past. And also, I will say, please don't say anything about where you are or what you can see unless you're actually shouting it in character.
Okay. I'm gonna step over here and then over here, and then I'm gonna smash or attempt to smash this wall with my great hammer.
Okay, roll an attack.
Okay, let's see if I miss. I'll do this one two-handed. Oh, crit!
Nice.
Nice.
Kasmoosh!
Okay, so you get your hammer two-handed, you smash into it, giant cracks start appearing everywhere, large chunks of the ice wall itself start to fall away, but does not itself get destroyed completely.
Hey everybody, I'm still here, but there's ice. That's all I got.
Yeah, see, can I hear this giant crack?
Yes, so from
Oh,
your
my God, it's so sweet.
northwest, you hear the solid sound of something solid smashing into the ice, and Zagrax can hear that from behind you.
These walls are really sturdy.
As I work out how to assign a hit point value to these things, I will do so.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything
Just
else?
make sure volume is kind of loud for chat if you were able to turn it up.
No, that's all I got.
Okay,
I
Vulwin.
don't see any bad guys, so.
I've dealt with some ice walls before. This looks like ice wall. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually like bring out my hand close to it without touching it and seeing if it actually does anything, because it has before, but I don't know.
Ha!
This time it doesn't. So you reach out and you touch it, and it feels solid to you, but not particularly cold.
Ah, damn it! And then he's gonna like look around because there's like a corner. He's like, oh, and he's gonna oh hey, look at. Okay, so he's gonna move this way. So 5. I'm guessing I can't go diagonal there.
No.
What's going on? And I'm 35. And as I run past Zagrax, I say that.
I don't know. There's just walls everywhere.
Yeah, and you just see like the Yeti's teeth just like protrude from both of his hands.
I think I saw it go that way.
I think points like over here.
Yeah. I'll use my my action to gain more movement. I forget about that.
Yep.
Hmm.
Dash action.
10, 15, 20.
As he goes
25.
way than I pointed.
Wait, which way?
Did it not ping?
What did you? Let me check. What did you ping over that way for?
Oh, I
What
was
did
just
you
saying.
say?
I was as you're running by. I said a point and said it went this way.
Yeah,
I
he
think.
points northwest, like north
Oh,
by
you did?
northwest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll be like, what went that way? And then I'll double back this way.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
5, 10.
We'll count that as the same move, so you didn't actually move out.
Okay. 30, 35. Oh shit! That's my movement.
Irilyssa.
That's all right. Okay.
Oh man. Okay.
So Elora's
Um,
dead.
So I'm assuming on that the 12 hours ago on the Nautilus, we could have taken a long rest, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
we definitely
absolutely.
did.
Okay.
100%.
Get
Definitely.
everything back.
Get my spells back.
Don't
Okay,
forget.
Spells, hit
uh,
points, everything recovered.
Good. Worth requesting.
I
Good
should
point.
probably update that.
Except for if you used... the sending was before, so you would be okay. You did use some spells in the hall, though. You wouldn't have gained those back.
Yeah, me too.
It's a good adjustment, though.
So yeah, the sending to the dragons you wouldn't get back, and the sending to Zagrax.
Tahko sending as
Tah-
well. Yeah.
Yeah, I use sending drained a second level and 2 first levels. So
Okay. I am going to. I always get. I'm sorry, I'm taking so long. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Elora.
Yay! She is injured.
Everybody liked this.
I'll give you level 2. And
9
roll
points of
horrible.
healing.
That's better than nothing, honestly. I'm happy to have it. Thank you very much.
You feel 9 better.
I feel 9 better. I do.
Do you feel better? 9.
And then Irilyssa is going to say, some kind of shadow attacked Elora.
That sounds bad.
I can see it. As he like yells, if that's close enough for you to hear, or for him to hear you.
Yeah, you can absolutely yell that.
And
Anything else, Irilyssa?
No, that is my turn.
Okay, there's this guy, and he's gonna go.
What? Goodbye.
Ah!
Oh, I'm okay with this.
Does a 17 hit?
Everything went better than expected.
Yes. Matches.
And an 18.
Oh, no,
matches.
actually. Yes, 18 also hits.
Okay, so you take 33 points of force damage. Again, you kind of raise your shield to block this thing, and his hand just passes straight through the shield. And inside you just feel yourself growing intensely cold as his arms just go straight through.
Great.
Do we still have temp HP every morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How much is that again? 10?
10.
Yep.
Okay. Hooray!
Elora. And no, you do not get
Oh.
attacks of opportunity. That's his special.
Oh, goody.
That's his specialty.
Moog.
So I didn't actually get to put the lantern in his hand, did I?
You kind of touched his hand with the lantern, and then.
And it
this
just kind of
happened.
like, and then I got punched. So.
Yes.
I mean, there's no harm in it, so I guess Elora will place the lantern in his hand. She doesn't know if it'll do anything, but
Place the lantern in his hand. There is now a lantern in his hand.
okay. Well, at least it's somewhere safe or something.
Something. At least somewhere.
She's like, dang it, this isn't working. Honestly, she's just gonna try to keep her eyes up to see if she can see it again. And I guess just, well, that counts as an action though, putting in the hand, right? So.
Bonus action is a quick thing.
Oh, okay.
In fact, it's probably a
Then, yeah,
free
she'll
action. Just putting, yeah, it's a free action.
just like
Part
that.
of an
Okay.
interaction.
She'll just leave it there, and then like whirl. She's just looking all around, trying to see if it's coming out, and hold an action for an Eldritch Blast if it does.
Okay. Anything else?
And she'll be like, "It hurts."
I know!
Zagrax.
Can I kind of figure out where the heck that came from Tahko?
Roll perception.
No!
At least you know I said it's over this way, but that's all you got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You didn't hear Tahko at all. You heard like
Okay.
muffled shouting, but impossible to say from where.
Perfect. I'm just gonna follow
Nice.
Vulwin. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Where'd it go?
Or Taco scraping for around the pillar.
Okay. 30.
I assume, yeah. I hope it's that
then-
way.
And then I'll action to move again. 5. Tahko!
Hey!
I see Taco.
I don't.
I see Zagrax.
So is that 5, 10, 15,
Oh.
20, 25.
Where'd it
Hey.
go?
It floated in, hit me, and disappeared.
Oh, that's nice.
Just be ready to attack it if you see it,
Okay.
because it'll pounce you.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Tahko.
All right. I'm going to pull out my boom wand and be ready to blast it.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to go stand here, and I'm just like, boom, ready to blast.
Okay.
Anywhere that isn't Zagrax.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to laugh so hard now if Vulwin comes charging around the thing. Anyone but
Yeah.
Zagrax. Boom.
Hey, where'd you see that? Yeah, so I am going to come around the corner because I'm going to follow where Zagrax was going. Be like, where is it? And I'm going to come over this way.
I don't know. It just floated off again.
Fine, stick together. Where's Tahko? And I will.
I'm around the corner.
We'll stick together.
All right. No.
No, of course you won't. It's okay. I'm going to. So with my action, then could I set a trigger for if it comes out, if it comes out that I could attack it?
Yeah,
I know that's
absolutely.
not the same
Readied
thing as like
action.
a reactive, but it's like readied.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is.
Otherwise, I'm going to be back to back with Zagrax.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can do an action to do a readied action, and I guess you can also do a reaction. Interesting. No, the reaction is to do the readied action.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I'll
Okay.
do that.
I really
Okie
like this.
dokie. Irilyssa.
I'm going to look at Elora and say, stay close to me.
I will.
And her eyes are going to flash silver, and she's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Smart.
So these whirling orbs of silvery globule light just start whirling around Irilyssa.
What's the radius?
I will post this up.
Oh, showed up.
15 foot.
15 foot. Thank you.
15 foot.
Noted.
What is that?
And I should also make sure that can be
Whoa.
seen by others. There you go.
Repeating attack. Spell disc link.
Anything else?
Nope. That's gonna be it.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15. It will need to make its save, which is a wisdom save. Does an 16 save.
Yes, it does.
So
It takes half damage, so you have to use what was a roll from this thing, or do you have
6.
to roll 3d8? Okay.
Dang.
The gradient.
noted.
Oh, if I can see it, can I blast it?
If you can see it, you can absolutely blast it. Yes.
Woo! That's a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Woo! It's 11
wow.
force damage.
Okay. That is a successful hit.
Ah! That doesn't sound very good, but okay.
And then it floats up to you and swipes at you
Oh!
again. Does a 26 hit.
Yes.
Does a 21 hit.
Yes.
You take 25 points of force damage again as the claws just rake straight through you again. You put up your hands to try and ward it off, and it just goes straight through.
Ow!
But you're still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Damn.
I got
Let's
healed.
go.
It's good
I'm
that you
the one
screamed
with
out.
the
It'll make
least
it
amount of
easy.
hit points.
Oh, true. I forgot.
Yeah, it's good you screamed out though. It'll make it easier for us to find you.
Well, yeah, she is just screaming in pain when it happens.
And it drifts straight through you, Irilyssa, and then disappears. Elora.
Got slime.
Oh my gosh.
What is this thing?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Jesus?
No. I thought maybe that would help me, but I cannot cast it.
it anyway.
No.
Break the rules.
Break the law. Break the law.
I think she's just going to scoot as close as she can to Irilyssa. While being like a reasonable, like, not like on top of her, you know.
Okay.
And, gosh. I guess just ready another action to shoot it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does the spirit thing look like Itawash?
Yes.
Oh,
Does?
man. It's
Oh
just
no.
punking us now.
She's like, I don't want it.
But an Iduash that seems decrepit, like from what you could see, it was his visage, but where usually there's the chiseled sculpture, there are like cracks in it and chips missing, and the crusted part seems like bits broken off, maybe one piece kind of hanging off of a string. Definitely in worse repair.
Your crusty old boss is messing us up.
Anything else, Elora?
Ah,
In fact, I think I already asked that. Zagrax.
no, she's just
Yay.
thinking, oh, stop attacking me. Ah.
Well, we'll just stay here and get ready to come back, right?
No, we need to group together. Go towards where you hear the screaming.
Okay.
Do I know where the screaming is coming from? Because
Roll
my
perception.
is trash.
It's coming from the east.
Hooray! I mean, I could have known that.
You could
but-
probably see like the huge
Follow the
crack.
grates. Yeah,
You could probably see the huge crack I put in the wall too.
Yes, there is
follow
a
the
big crack
grates.
right there.
Oh. Cool.
Mm.
Well, I'll walk 5 down here and I'll smash the wall that's already got a crack in it.
Okie dokie.
Smart.
Roll an attack.
15.
And damage.
Yeah. 5. But
Okay.
Ew. Ugh. You barely.
And then with a crack, the wall there collapses, and you're able to make your way through.
hooray! I assume the lighting's gonna be.
Whoa.
Is it working? I
Ah,
don't know.
yes, my bad.
Oh,
I
no,
actually
I
made
was
this
wondering,
out to be modular so I can take the individual pieces away, because I knew you guys would do that.
Hey!
Yay!
Perfect. My roll 20 is always laggy, so I don't know if I'm seeing this mix. Okay, and then I'll go. So I moved and attacked. Can I move again and attack again?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm just gonna bop the wall in front of me here.
Go for it. Roll an attack.
Nice.
I rolled. Give it a second. It's thinking. I think it's thinking. Are you thinking?
Well, 20's kind of slow tonight.
It's thinking.
Oh, there it goes. Hey, 16 was the first one.
Yay.
16 hits.
Ha! For 11.
11! 11 points of damage. So you smash into it with your warhammer, and then big cracks appear, and just as you're kind of going, what just... And then poof! As that secondary force impact slams into it, and just shatters that part of the ice wall as well.
Woo!
Cool.
That's
Wrecking
do it.
ball coming through. So is that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hooray! And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Tahko.
All right. I heard some kabooms. I'm gonna step over and start coming through. 5. Let's see, what's that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And I'm just gonna be again ready to blast anyone that's a shadow creature. How's that?
That's nice.
Okay then. Vulwin.
Okay, I also see that this smash just happened through the ice, so I'm going to follow. 5,
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Let's see. I still don't see anybody. I don't think I saw anybody moving through, so
Would they
I'm also
see
going to
my
take an action.
Whirling globes?
Oh, actually,
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't.
that's what that is. Now I'm looking
yeah,
at
that's
that.
what that radius is.
Oh, I know, but I don't.
You see the glimmering, like, silvery lights that you know Irilyssa's used a couple of times in the past.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick together here, and I'm going to do the same thing I did last turn. I'm gonna ready an action for if that shadow shows up to strike at it with the
Okay.
Yeti's tooth.
Irilyssa.
I am going to. I am going to dump the Cure Wounds onto Elora.
Yay.
6.
Okay.
And I'm gonna peek out. I don't see the boys.
They're here somewhere.
Tahko! Zagrax! Vulwin, where are you?
Run away!
Right over here.
The voices are actually quite close.
Oh. They're way closer than I thought they were.
Elora's like whining because you're moving away, and she had already moved as close to you as possible.
Zagrax is clearing a path.
Laura's really scared. I can't move.
Sounds
Okay.
like she's in pain.
More like, ow, I'm being attacked by spectral things I don't understand. But
Yeah.
There.
Oh, I'm just gonna stick close to Elora.
She's dazed and confused.
Oh no.
And as you all looking warily around, waiting for this thing to appear, you just hear a. And I need you all to roll a wisdom save, please.
oh, boy.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay.
When that thing bashed me, you said it did cold damage?
No, it's force damage.
Hey,
Just feels
everybody
cold.
within
Okay.
10 feet of me gets plus.
No, they don't.
What?
Wow. Rude.
We don't get
Oh,
any.
you rolled a
Also
12.
bonuses from him. Okay.
That sense of
Can
courage,
I-
like you
can
all
I-
automatically kind of look towards Zagrax and you kind of usually feel that emboldening spirit of just having him nearby. It's curiously missing.
Well,
It's
I
been
still-
for a while, but this is the first time you're really noticing it.
I still
Is
have
it,
the aura, though.
is it at all possible
Ah.
to use my protection of the talisman in this area to make me not roll in that one?
What does it do?
It's when the wearer of your talisman fails a saving throw, they can add a d4 to the roll.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thanks. I was asking more so because we're in this weird world and I don't know what's working or what's not.
So just
Yay! It's a 5.
to confirm, we don't get the oath bonus.
You do not get the oath bonus, no.
What the? Oh, okay.
Cool. I rolled fine. I don't care.
17.
Right, what was I doing? I was checking to see how this thing actually works. I forgot to set you up with a... No, I didn't.
All right.
Ah, there it is. Okay, so you all failed except for Vulwin. You each take 37 points of psychic damage. Oh, sorry,
got one
Tahko,
more than
Tahko. My bad, my bad.
No, you failed too.
Like, what?
You have to roll. You had to roll a specific number. Highwind.
Just
That was-
17. Yeah.
So 37 points of damage to everyone except for Tahko and Vulwin, who take
Ooh.
half.
Okay,
Damn.
I'm on the ground.
Half?
Damn, that hurts.
I'm on the ground.
So
And furthermore, all of those of you who
Yeah.
failed are now terrified of this thing.
oh,
Ah.
God.
Sick.
Oh,
Well,
God.
yeah.
And I need to look up to see what that actually means.
Bye.
That's not good.
Closer to it.
Yeah.
There's other
here's
stats
my
there,
actual
I just don't
number.
remember.
Creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within the line of sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to it.
Okay.
Then that's that done. It's gonna go.
Whoa.
My spirit guardians drops.
No.
Isn't it?
No.
Oh,
No, it doesn't.
Really?
Actually,
did you fail
Isn't
your
it
con
if you
save?
do lower
Yeah.
than a 10?
Concentration
yeah,
save.
fail. That is indeed a
Okay.
fail.
yeah. So 11 to 20, right?
Oh, okay.
Right, that's its turn. Done. Elora.
Oh, I'm done. I'm like dying.
Death save them,
Um.
please.
That
That is a fail.
I'm dying.
I'm dying.
Zagrax.
She's like,
Hey.
please be nice to me. I'm not trying to help you.
Oh, hang on. Sorry. Tahko, you did see it briefly as it floated past you going north-south.
Oh, good.
So
I
give me
also
a
saw
attack
it, I
roll.
think.
Yeah, sorry. But you're
Right.
using a melee attack.
Yeah,
Tahko, you
yeah.
specifically. Attack roll.
Oh! Oh!
That hits.
Wow.
Yeah! Wow!
Yeah. Good job.
That's insane.
Ghostbuster!
Right? I hit him with the neutrinos. All right.
So this thing just drifts through the gap that Zagrax had just made with the Warhammer, and you were kind of training in that direction anyway, and it just appears, like right where your boomstick is lined up, and you just pull the trigger, and BOW! You slam it straight into its side, and it just continues to float through, but you do note that your shot just kind of tore through it, and there's a puff of smoke from behind, which was just kind of left, and then it just dissipates.
All right. The fire wands work really well.
Zagrax.
That hurt. I think
can't
we're willingly closer to it when it's in line of sight. Doing more or down? Is the real question.
No.
Probably not.
I would think.
You wouldn't
Even
have
if
known
these
where it went.
walls weren't up.
You saw Tahko taking a shot going
And then
west.
saying that it works well. Yeah.
True. But aren't I terrified of it currently?
Yes, so you can't
You
go
can't-
west. That's
Well,
true.
You can't go. Yeah.
Well, how does that work if you can't see the object of your fear?
Yeah. I think you can.
I'm going to say you can't go west because you know it's over there. However, you can take
Oh,
another
yeah.
wisdom save to see if you get rid of the fear.
Oh.
Because he's not in line of sight.
Okay. Well, we'll do that then. Yeah. Oh,
Mm-mm. You are still frightened.
sick.
I ain't afraid no ghosts.
Yeah.
Hey, hand me one of those.
Right?
Yeah, well, I guess Zagrax should stand there terrified.
Okay. And
Am I even
that,
going to smash the wall?
Nope, he ain't moving.
I think that is
Okay.
where we'll end it today because we're already quarter past.
Oh.
Good, yeah.
And this fight's
Okay.
taking a bit longer than I expected because my gosh, this guy's fun.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When you moved him there, and I just saw him like past, I was like, "Whoa, too spooky."
I can't believe I critted twice.
That was nice.
So good.
Nice.
Wow. You sure you don't want to keep going? Rolling well.
I mean, we can if you want. It's kind of up to you guys.
It's okay.
Well, how's it looking? Because then we'll decide.
It is looking barely injured from what Tahko saw.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, we'll stop here.
Okay.
It's top of
Yeah.
the round, so we'll start again from there next time. But yeah, I like
Okay.
this guy. This is fun.
Yeah, fun.
So, chat, if you have any questions or comments for me, I can now actually check to see what you guys have been saying.
Oh, our cameras are frozen.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Woo. Man, this guy really lays down the damage.
More than I expected.
Yeah.
I thought his main sneaky thing would be just the fact that he has such crazy maneuverability. But yeah, he hits pretty hard.
Yeah.
Understatement of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I get hit again, I'm out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
for most of us, yeah. I mean, he hits for 30. That's half my health already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was looking for battle maps to do this, I found some really good ones because I wanted something that's kind of looked ethereal to it. But this one just had that really big open space. It's like, this guy's maneuverability is his ability, and I want him to like hit and run. Ooh, how about just conjuring a maze? Let's do that.
Yeah.
I hate it.
At least breaks up the line of sight, so yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, you said you failed the aura save. Hang on, let me change that.
Yeah. So it's 10 or half of the damage you take, whichever is higher.
Yeah.
Yes.
Typically, the damage isn't high enough.
Is it
usually.
37?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
That
we
on
No
the
way
did
it
single-
could have been that.
13, DC 13. You rolled a 10, so it's a fail.
Oh,
Fun.
that is a single instance. Okay.
Oh, hang on, no, sorry, I can't maths. It would have been, yeah, much higher than that.
Yeah.
Maths.
Yeah, it would have been like 15ish, 16 maybe.
It would have been an 18.
Yes,
Yeah, 18 sounds right.
Oh, yeah.
because over 13.
That's what I
under.
subtracted.
That's where I went wrong.
Yeah, so I went from-
Oh boy.
I
Mm.
haven't
Sorry,
really
I'm
interacted
just-
with this guy yet.
Oof,
Yeah.
oof.
I've just barely seen it,
Yeah.
and then get fucking fear screamed.
Fear giggled.
Fear giggled. Correct.
Right?
Any questions for us, anybody?
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, please.
Yes,
This
we're
looked
probably
like
gonna die
18
next
points of
week.
damage with that.
No, we're not happy about it.
Yeah.
I was really unsure how this guy would function. This is very much one of my own creation. I'm like,
Maybe he'll answer.
Worth a try.
We gotta turn out all the lights because then the shadow doesn't have any power. 'Cause there's nothing for it to get
Yeah.
its shadow from.
there you go.
Yeah. I mean, shadows have a lot of downsides, right? Like, they can't actually interact with things, right? So, what a
Yeah,
life to
we
live.
just
What?
have to believe that it's not real.
Yeah, that's all.
You're not real.
I just
Go
blasted
away.
it with fire, so
Mhm.
it didn't. Mord didn't say it like ruined it or did double damage or anything. So
no. And considering how hard you hit it, it did less than you would have expected.
you see, that's what I needed to hear because I said it was rather effective. So
I thought you were just
So-
saying that because you critted it.
Yeah.
no,
That makes me feel better.
No, I imagined that the force damage didn't do much because you were like, you hit it.
Force damage
Like,
might.
cool.
Force damage did normal.
Oh, did normal? Oh, okay, cool.
Makes sense.
What about the radiant?
Normal.
Okay, good.
Cool.
I'm trying to
I was
think
about
of a
to be
witty
really
response to what
scared.
weaknesses does it have.
Insults. Got a weak.
That's for Mord
mental
to know and
fortitude.
us to find out.
Bad
Yeah,
lampshade.
bad lampshades.
It lacks a corporeal body, so it can't open doors.
To that, it doesn't need to though. It just goes through.
Yeah,
I know, but that is still a weakness,
True.
right? Let's say you have to open a door for someone. You're trying to be nice, and you can't be nice. Therefore, you come off as rude, and this shadow doesn't get invited to any dinner parties anymore.
Doesn't get invited, but it goes anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's unwelcome.
I don't think it's too worried about being rude.
Maybe.
Oh man.
Also, the name is Idoash, which is that.
Oh yeah, it's Idoa.
Yeah.
Idoash.
I do wash.
Bad lamp trade.
It was one of those, for the riddlers, just one of those moments, woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning going, I should write that down.
You should wake up less at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Actually, 4 o'clock in the morning is like midday for me.
Close to 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh boy.
Well, I look forward to struggling to survive next time.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm looking forward to it.
Wow, man.
Yeah, I bet.
Wow.
I'm pleased with how this guy's performed so far. Considering he doesn't have the ability, as far as you know, to paralyze. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no!
I hate it here.
I hate it here.
Yeah, he just has the fear effect.
I think it has enough cave-like qualities to this place that you know where you sit.
Yeah,
we know what this is. We
not
know what we're
good.
doing here.
I mean, we could just run and eat ourselves to the purple. There's no cave in the purple.
Yeah. Why do we need Idoash again? I mean, let's get out of here. Let's go talk
how
to
do we
the
get out?
purple over there.
How do we get out? It's a really good question, yeah.
Right there.
Nope,
I
we just
mean,
entered into Lush prison.
Elora, could you tell your boss to stop being such a dick?
I can't. I'm kind of unconscious right now.
Touche.
So maybe you should. I mean, if you bring me up, yeah.
I don't think so. You were kind of mean to me.
She was not. I was not.
You get to die.
What do I mean?
I'm claiming your soul for Shar.
No.
Oh,
fair.
That makes sense. And no one's here to see it.
Hey, Highwind, scroll up. I did a thing for you.
Scroll up where?
Yeah, in the battle map. Well, you might not be able to see it from where you're at. Never mind.
Oh,
Zagrax
I cannot.
I see.
I'm gonna
What is
look
this?
myself there.
Exit.
Oh, okay. There
Yes,
we go.
of course. Let me just
Ah.
jump into the pit of doom.
We jump off into space, we find the moon, we go
Yeah,
there.
no. There's those like
True.
cinema running lights that go along the side, leading you in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of wonder what would happen if you jumped out into the void. It's not something I'd intended to worry about, but knowing you guys, maybe I should have.
Yeah.
Maybe we should.
The call of the voice is real here.
Tahko, what are you doing over there?
You
I mean, we
know,
have a literal void. We're not.
when I said I don't think we should go straight forward, and Tahko was like immediately beeline out there. I was like, he's gonna jump. He's just gonna jump off into the void.
No, we're fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
I liked last week better.
Not Elora. She's dead on the ground.
Where she belongs.
Where she belongs.
She's been there for several sessions at this point, so like,
Look, no, when everyone was dying, Elora didn't die, and that's why she's dead now.
True.
Elora was doing
You
the killing,
survived like
that's
for
right.
a whole hour on 1 health point.
Dead at the feet of Idoash.
Don't you have like the highest health in the party or something too?
What?
Don't you have like really, really high health too?
No, she doesn't.
I
that
think
high.
I'm
No?
the one that
I think you had, like,
myself.
High constitution.
Yeah, she has high constitution.
Yeah.
She has
She has
Yeah, I thought you had like
decent
50 health points or something.
fourth
She has
highest.
57 health, but
Okay.
still has low like armor because she's a warlock.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, yeah, the thing was blasting you for like 50 or like
Yeah.
20 something anyway to be hit. So
Yeah.
even
can't-
if you had
Even if I had good armor, I don't think I
divine
could.
protection, it would
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, swing for half health,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I feel like he's targeting me specifically, and it feels really. I
Mhm.
feel really sad that everyone else is ganging up on me
No.
too.
Feeling really targeted right now.
I wonder why.
I got smacked.
I know.
Oh, you feel targeted? Oh, baby.
Maybe you should ask Itwash for help. Like, be like, hey, bro, stop sending your shadow to attack me. That's as rude.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go into your lantern safe space.
I can't. I'm unconscious.
That actually would be a safe space for you right now. Like, just
not
get her back
wrong.
up, and then she can chill out
How
there.
do you think
and-
that thing just pops in
Oh
there?
my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah.
What if it does though? I don't want to think
Punches
about
her.
that. Who mentioned that? Don't even talk about that. It's a bad thing to bring.
It's an interesting idea. I like that. It's kind of cool.
No,
Uppercuts her and then
no.
Yeah.
she pops
But-
out of the lantern.
But then you know what happens?
No, that-
She leaves the lantern
Then
and
you
he's
pop out
trapped
and
in there.
with a lantern. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
the things come out with her. They
Yeah.
poop out with her.
We're not allowed to be going in there.
But what if this
Don't worry.
is the lantern?
Oh! I was promised more pillows.
That's almost like what I remember. I promise more pillows.
Thought it was room service. Turned out to be doom service.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Don't get the logic in not bringing Tahko's sister Zag soon to be wife. Yeah, that's always a difficult one because they probably could have, but also kind of wanted them to fight this on their own.
Yeah, that's the reason
Yeah.
why.
That's the difficulty of having a whole train of NPCs following you around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the important sibling, not her.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
She gets to sit on the boat.
Under the
I mean,
boat.
chat's excited every
She's
time
a-
she's on screen. I don't think it happens for Tahko. I don't know.
Right. No, she's a Nautilus timeout.
I think I mean, yeah, Swift Runner and Sahazar probably would have made sense. Sahazar maybe less. Swift Runner probably would.
Sahazar's a jerk.
If one of us dies, one of us can just start playing Swift Runner. And then Mordred would be like, whoa, wait, what? No, I'm not killing a player. I'm like, yeah, I have 50 hit points.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that Swift Runner got so ill and just so much of her hit points was lost. And it's just the magical
Right?
plague, man. What can you do about it? At least she survived.
They can hit.
Good thing she's still like, is resistant to most kinds of damage.
Bears are ridiculous.
Yeah.
You hear that, Zagrax? Get ridiculous. Come on.
Oh
Come on.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, give me
Step
about
up.
a decade, and we might get there.
I mean, to be fair, you haven't you just completely destroyed like multiple walls of Icewind Dale, and you're just like.
Yeah, just
That was pretty
like,
cool.
excuse me, coming through.
I was expecting you to run past me down the hall, and you're like, "Oh, go that way." Go.
Well, I softened up one of them. So,
I'm the Zagrax, bitch. Urgh.
Zagrax doesn't know about walls.
What are walls? I don't know.
Just
what
go through 'em.
walls you talk about.
Yeah, Macho makes a good point there. I don't want to say too much about it, but
Yep, he's a fallen paladin now. He just doesn't know it.
Oh no.
Gasp.
Well, you need to get your inner beast under control.
Yeah.
Or
Yep.
let it out. right
Yeah,
now.
you can't let your inner bees out.
Oh no, not the bees.
Oh, you'll fit right in good meat then.
I mean,
Well, yeah.
anyway, I think that this is probably the point where
Yeah.
we can bring things to a close. Unless there is anything last minute you guys want to add.
No, sounds good. Do you have any extra shout outs?
That's a good question. Rex Spy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Yay.
That's all.
Welcome.
thank you.
Okay, well, in that case, I will say thank you everyone for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be like Rex Spy and hit that follow button to get notifications when we're live again in the future. We are around every Sunday starting at midnight GMT. We're an hour early European time at the moment because of that weird daylight savings period. I think it's still next week. I don't know. I'll need to double check that. Actually, it may not be
I don't
because
know.
we missed last week. And it really was.
Our government might be getting rid of that whole crazy
I
thing.
heard. Yeah.
I
It's-
hope.
Hopes to
Mhm.
that,
It'd be nice if Europe did too.
Please.
Yeah.
right?
Anyway, so yes, we'll be back again next Sunday at some time. We'll work out when. And we shall see if the party survives freeing Iduash or not. Or maybe this is going to be their eternal jail. Who knows?
Oh,
Thanks for watching.
Yay!
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.